to start. Let's go ahead and post in the Discord. And let me get that out of the way. So that. So yeah, we hit 10K subs on YouTube, which is just like surreal. Like so real. It's so amazing. First off, thank you all so much for 10K subs on YouTube. This is a lifelong dream, and I owe it all to you guys. Let's keep it going. So, come hang out on stream. Hey, okay. So we've posted in the Discord. I always have to get that out of the way. Let's go ahead and search for a group. We got our Disc Priest left. It's the only healer left. What else are we doing? Hey, Fake Cat, what's up? Welcome in. Good morning. I don't know if it's morning for you, but it's morning for me because you saw I was up late last night. Let me get the YouTube chat pulled up. It's always weird. It's always weird trying to get everything. Hey, Fake Cat, what's up? That's weird to hear myself, but it's always weird and hard getting everything set up. There's like 20 steps. It's not just hit the go live button. What else? What else do I do? Ah, yes. Okay, one last thing, and then we'll get going. Okay, everything's done. All the prep for going live. And here we go. All right, King Slime 06, already starting off with a good question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you about the monk buffs? If you're asking like pure excitement, it's a 10. I think like you have to take the good. I'm also very voice crackling cleavers. Goodness gracious. Whatever. But you have to, like, in my opinion, I'm a very like positive person, and like whenever you're given, like whenever the player base is given something small but exciting, you have to show excitement for it and like kind of let the devs know like, hey, like this is cool, even if it's not good. Like like you asked about excitement, so that's my answer in terms of excitement. Okay, this is a very ballsy pool. Let's go ahead and PI. Let's start scooting over here and let's fade. Pain suppression. Oh god, we're shadow locked. But yeah, I'm very excited. Do I think it's gonna be good? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like, there's a lot of there is a lot of power baked into it. Like someone in the comment of the video did the math, and I mean it looks kind of crazy on paper. Just because of 1000% bumps that up to a lot of damage. But it's a big trade-off. You know, it's not like it's gonna be just a shoe-in. Like, it's definitely gonna have to be a decision. We're gonna have to test it and stuff, but I am excited to, at least, even if it's bad, I'm excited to play with it because it looks like a good time. Yeah, you guys know I like playing. I like having fun, and having like a meme build be in the game is fun to me, and I think it's important to enjoy the video game that you're playing. And as someone who logs in and plays about 10 hours a day when the season starts of Mistweaver, I don't... It does get kind of old playing the same build over and over and over and over again for 10 hours every day. So it is nice to just have another option. So 10 out of 10 excitement, but do I think it's going to be crazy good? I just don't know, and I don't care. The whole point is, like, I don't care if it's going to be good or not. I'm going to just mess around with it regardless, you know? And that is what's exciting me. The voice crackling cleavers, we've made it. We can now be used, we can now hit 5 targets. Get well soon. We need you for the PTR streams. Oh yeah, I don't know when the PTR is going to open up for that, but I don't know. If you know, it's crazy joining this like content creator world, because I used to be a viewer, like I used to just watch other content creators, and I was like, man, the patch hasn't even come out yet, and people are already playing on the PTR. Like, why? Like, let's enjoy what's out. But now I get it. It's like you kind of do have to do that to kind of keep up and make content that people want to watch. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm enjoying the War Within as is, like this current patch. I just want to play in it more. You know, I don't really want to go and play in 11.0.5 until I've gotten this one fully explored. Is Holy Paladin getting buffed? I don't know. You know, it was really late when I looked at that post, and I don't know, but I just know that there's like a ton of classes on there. A ton of classes. Oh goodness. Thanks for taking the time to answer that. Hey, of course. And it's already open, I hear, just mislabeled. Oh lord. I'm gonna have to be making some clips and videos of it. Like, oh goodness. Where stream? Nick, I'm here. I'm here. But yeah, you guys can probably hear my voice is still shaky. We don't let that stop us around here, and I'm sorry, I know it is annoying as a viewer. But, ooh, speaking of annoying, letting the DPS die is not fun. But I'm trying to work through a sickness that was like weeks ago. It's like, come on, give me a break. It's been a while. But, we're going. Okay, this is going to be kind of rough, possibly. Let's just apply renews just cuz. Alright, let me heal through this big spike, and then we'll, okay, I don't have barrier. And then I'll catch up on chats to see you guys kind of popping off, waking up this morning, or maybe you're just getting off work. Welcome in regardless, wherever you're from. Yeah, I try to catch every chat. I do. And I'm liking this, like, very chill atmosphere of just normal dungeons to level, because it gives me a really good opportunity to do that. Uncle Khalid coming back at, I forget, is it Khalid? I remember asking you this a long time ago, but hey, it is good seeing you back, and I really do appreciate it. Saying, don't apologize for your sickness, homie. I appreciate that. It's one of those things where it's on my mind. So yeah, I guess maybe I shouldn't draw more attention to it. But I'm struggling over here if you can't hear it. You had it the first time, Khalid. Okay. DJ Khalid. But yeah, no, I remember specifically asking you that exact same question. Whoa, mage, calm down. And PI the mage after telling him to calm down. Do I just barrier this? Maybe I barrier this and then have barrier up for the upstairs stuff again. I also have aggro on this guy, which is kind of funny. Just goes to show how much damage we do. Not gonna lie, I'm very reliant on your tutorials. Oh lord, the pressure. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate the support aspect of that, but ooh, the pressure. I'll try to do you proud, King Slime. From now on, whenever I make a guide, I'll definitely be thinking of you, and I might even include your name. In fact, I might just make a private guide and just send it to you. Oh god, these pools are always scary. But is that pool ballsy? What? That's what I deal with every single fucking time I heal this dungeon. Fake it, I don't know if that pool was ballsy, but given the circumstances of me loading in slow, it feels ballsy to do without a healer at least, you know? But like normally that pool's like fine-ish, I guess, but not like the worst one I've seen. I've said no pressure, that's true. That's true, no pressure. It's like when you say no offense and then give an insult. This is the opposite of that, but it's like it kind of it's funny that way. Happy to be back. I'm just been lurking. Well, it's good to talk to you again. Hopefully all's going well in life. But I'm also happy to host another lurk. In this stream we welcome and support our lurkers. OMG, I'm flattered. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there is a lot of pressure when making guides, so that's why I put like so much testing. But then every now and then, like, I'm just one guy, so like every now and then, like I might miss a build, you know, like, or they might buff something after I've already like made the video, like literally posting the video the day of a buff, and a whole new build pops up, you know. So it's like, oh, there is that stress, and it does happen, and it might have just happened, you know, but that's okay. Is this your number 2 after Mistweaver this year? Oof, that's a hard oof. You know, coming into Dragonflight, it was like all the way back in coming into Dragonflight, but coming into the War Within, absolutely not. No, this is my final healer to level. I think I still just have like a bad taste in my mouth from the All Healers to 3K series. If y'all were watching that live, the we have a talent point. The Disc Priest portion of that was mind shattering. Mind shattering. Ooh, here we go. Okay, where are we pulling to? Let's forward shield. It's also weird. I don't think my haste is very good on this character right now. Ooh. I should definitely rapture. Should apply it to the 3 squishies. Oh no. Oh no, everything's dying as I press Mindbender. Ah! You hate to see it. Dude, someone just had some crazy execute damage because I thought I had time to ramp, but here we are sitting on like 1 second left of Mindbender. What can we do with it? Just gotta smite, spam, and pray. Ooh, okay. Gray M660 said, ooh, hold on, let me save my team really quick, and I promise I'll get to your message. Oh goodness. Having to cancel a Radiance to try to power word life someone is not fun. It's like they're sitting right above the threshold of power word life, so I can't cast it on them, but I'm like ready to, you know. Let's just do I guess a Radiance and then a Penance. I don't know. We need like a pool where like with a big, we need the boss is what we really need, so I can just like fully ramp on someone. Guess we can just gotta flash heal around. What's the warband look like then? We have every healer except for the priest done. This is brutal. We just got a pool. We don't even have time to. Let's go pop a defensive. Let's just barrier while I set things up so no one dies. Spread some dots around, then we're blasting. We're chilling. Do you think that fist weaving will be greatly affected by the fact that in 11.0.5 Rising Sun Kick will no longer reset the cooldown from Blackout Kicks? I think you have that backwards. So Blackout Kick resets Rising Sun Kick's cooldown. I don't know. I don't remember seeing that as a thing, Graham. Was that a thing that Blackout Kick will no longer reset it? I don't remember seeing that in the notes. Did I just miss that, or uh-oh, or were there more notes that I missed? Ah, dude, the hunter just took that like a champ. Ah, why did I press Mindbender there? You're progging on Mistweaver, right? Yes, I'm gonna be raiding on my Mistweaver, and like for the first few weeks, we're just gonna be turbo gearing the Mistweaver monk for mythic raiding. Imagine me trying to take Disc Priest in a raid. That would not be pretty. But I think right now, if you were to ask me my second, it would probably be the Resto Shaman or the Holy Paladin. I'm really enjoying those. And I think I'm better at those than Evoker, which I'm also really enjoying. Alright, after this dungeon, I promise I'll get back to you. Ooh, let's juke it. Haha, get wrecked. Alright. If it's any consolation, your videos are the reason I main Mistweaver. Hey, I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. My main goal is just to introduce and encourage people to give it a shot because it's so fun. It really is so much fun. He is slowly training us to not expect him to hit 3K this coming season. Okay, fake it, kind of. But the truth is, like, I just don't know how hard it's gonna be to hit 3K. You know, like season to season, I'm gonna move my mic. You might hear a weird noise. But season to season, like it changes. Like one season you'll see people like really struggle to hit 3K, and then the next season it's like really easy to hit 3K, you know? So it really does depend on like what it's gonna look like. And so far this does look like a pretty hostile season. Like in terms of mechanics, like it's dungeons are tough. So like if that is also the case, like IO is just different to get, like keys are harder to push, then it'll just look different. But it was part of the ancient concordance. But but now it's removed, and there's no mention of it, of that in any new talents. Yeah, it could be rough. Okay, so I see what you mean. So do you think it will be greatly affected back by the fact that Rising Sun Kick will no longer? Okay, hold on. I'm still getting a little bit confused. Let me pull it up just so I know. So let's look up ancient concordance. I'm sure that they would just take things and bake it in. But if we are gonna like lose some stuff, I mean, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. But ancient concordance, your blackout kicks strike 3 targets and have an additional. Okay, so they have an additional chance to reset the cooldown of your Rising Sun Kick while within. So that's what I was thinking. So you still will have the chance to reset your Rising Sun Kicks. And by the way, it's Blackout Kick that has a chance to reset Rising Sun Kick. But you'll still have a chance, but the chance is baked into Ancient Teachings. So they've baked Ancient Teachings into our core passives. Can I like look in a spell book and just like filter by by monk? That'd be cool. But now Ancient Teachings exists, which is ooh, OG Factor. Where do you benefit most from a sub, Twitch or YouTube? Oh man, I honestly have no idea. I don't have many, like, I know what you mean. I don't have many, like, YouTube members, so I don't really know the numbers there, but I would think YouTube, or maybe since more people watch on Twitch, maybe there, I have no idea. Just, you can prime sub for free, so how about that? That's a good answer, I think. Oh man, I leveled my shaman, and now I like him more than my holy priest, but I'm stuck on priest for my guild. Marley, no. Hey, if it's any consolation, Marley, holy priest is probably just gonna turbo crank in like week 1. Um, I think I want to give full credit to Jack because he pointed out some good points, but like the way that holy priest is like currently looking in a heroic environment does look kind of good. But then once you scale it up to mythic, it's like, ooh, okay, maybe it's not that good. But at least you might be able to top some meters week 1 and then not get buffed because of it, you know? But that does stink. That does stink. Hey, you know what you could do, Marley, is just say no and just start leveling your shaman. Don't even level your priest, and then what? What are they gonna do? Tell you to show up on your unleveled priest? That's what you should do for sure. That's not toxic at all. That's what I would do. And I fully endorse that. Don't do that. Oh gosh, everything dies like mid smite cast. I don't know if y'all saw that, but I had to like tab target between like 4 different things because they just died as I was casting. I wish that there was like a toy that you could get that would just follow you and like auto loot things. I think that'd be like way too helpful. But it's good to see you guys back. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna say Cheltsu. Cheltsu. Correct me if I'm wrong. That might actually be a capital I. I think it's Cheltsu though. But also good to see you, first time chatter. Welcome in. Uh-oh, we're letting our. Oh, I thought I had a target. Can't let our team die. But welcome in, Chelsea. You said first time back since BFA. Really appreciate your videos. Hey, I appreciate y'all just watching them. I mean, this is my dream, and y'all are helping it come true. So I really, really appreciate you guys. In fact, we hit 20. I'm sorry, 20. Wow, we hit 10K subs on YouTube like overnight. So I could not thank you all enough. I mean, y'all are amazing. Seriously amazing. Definitely helped be a better understanding the talent trees and new monk playstyle. I appreciate that. I try to put like a a beginner friendly spin on my guides because that's just, I don't know. I'm the kind of person that I learn best when it's explained like I'm 5, you know, like that whole sentiment. So I try to do that for my guides whenever I make them. It's just like, if I were the viewer, how would I want this explained to me? And it's like I'm 5, you know. So that's what I go for. I hope it's like good for all kinds. Like I hope I put enough information where it's like if you're a returning monk, it's fine. Oh, why am I standing here? But also hope if you're new to the spec, you get something out of it too. Let me make sure I'm not dying to spiders. Well, at least I'm helpful in heroic, you mean? Nah, man, I can't do that. I'm the only priest in the raid. At least I have my stamina buff, I guess, sort of. Yeah, and if your guild just starts, like, making you upset, just don't press the button. Like, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? No, I'm kidding. Imagine, like, keeping your guild... I get, what's the word? Like, not pressing fortitude just because your guild's making you upset. That's tragic. I remember in one of my guilds, it was a joke. Like our mage was like a huge jokester, but he purposefully he didn't AI because I don't know. He was just joking with our guild leader, and our guild leader was like trying to parse on like his shaman or something like stupid. So it was just a funny raid night that night. Ooh, that's awkward. Having to move. A pretty big pool, but honestly nothing's like too scary as long as you don't... Oh, I just jumped straight up and down. As long as you don't stand in those, it's not like... Not the worst. This will never happen unless you're like in MDI, but it'll never happen in normal like mythic dungeons. But it's a fun pool to do in normals. Let's just go and penance the mage. He's like the only one missing health right now. I can't prime sub on mobile. Got you when I get home. Yeah. If you're asking that, I think the most efficient way would be to prime sub because it's free. So that would be my most honest answer because I just don't know the metrics of the other one. Because YouTube membership's like pretty weird. It's pretty new to me too. Like you have to kind of unlock it on your channel, and the moment I unlocked it, my mom found out before me somehow. I don't know, maybe she got an email of it. I have no idea, but she was my first ever member, and I think I've only gotten like 1 or 2 other ones since then, and YouTube does a bad job of like notifying me of it. I have to like dig to find that information. It's very weird. Ah, no. Uh-oh. Okay, I've been knocked off the map before. Not again, but we're gonna make sure we're penancing as we're flying through the air. I wonder what the correct way to play this boss is gonna be like. Maybe you just like hide on a wall. Maybe you all like stack on a wall or something. It's always weird to think like when we're in these like earlier stages of dungeons, like how are we gonna do these dungeons like when they're mythic plus, you know? Are you let's see, OG Factor, you should be able to hear. Ah, yes, thank you, Fake Cat, with the link. Maybe that'll work, or give you an option to on mobile. Fake Cat the goat. But Uncle Khaled said, are you full-time streaming now, or still just part-time plus work and school? Right now we're like in the very early stages of full-time, which means that it's like still probably a mistake, but I'm happy, so we're rocking with it, you know what I mean? But yeah, full time, especially once the season starts, we're gonna be grinding some stuff. But I've also got some exciting things in the works. That I don't know if I can say here, but yeah. So we're full-time gamers, which is just like, you know, the most clout-filled statement. If I weren't already married, that would be my pickup line. I'm a full-time gamer. What's up? I tried, but that requires me to log in again. Fake Cat, I'm too lazy. Hey, I totally get that. Every time that like something requires me to log in, when I'm like kind of already logged in, I'm like, okay, really? I can just wait. I know I'm logged in on my computer. I'll just wait till I get home. Like I'm the same way. OG Factor. I thought I was alone. Ooh, but good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. It's good to see you all here. Happy Friday. It is Friday, right? It is Friday, right? It is Friday. Happy Friday. Fridays are always exciting because they're the most chill streams. They're either the most chill streams or the most stressful ones, and I think today it's definitely giving a more chill stream vibe. But I'm glad to see you all. We did hit 10K subscribers on YouTube. I just like, I've been trying to think like, should I do like some kind of special video? But I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Like, I just, I don't know, but I can't thank you guys enough. Y'all are amazing. I appreciate you, Ruben. Oh, our bags are full. Uh-oh. What do we, let's just drop this. Yeah, sure. Drop the thing. But I appreciate you all. And it's cool to think like, we've been scratching and clawing our way to this point of getting to 10K. Hey, what's up, Thomas? Welcome in. But we've been doing everything, and I want to point out something that, like 10K, it's no matter how you look at it, it's a great number. It's a huge feat, but don't take that out of context, Fake Cat. I know you heard huge feat and you're already typing. I already know that, but like every little bit of support has mattered up to this point. Like every time that you guys like turn on the stream, those of you who are like in chat, just like lurking, watching, or like have me on in the background, like it matters, and it has got me here, and I'm just grateful for you at every level. You guys are amazing. That's awesome, man. I've been kind of itching to give it a go myself on the streaming thing as a real source of income. Would love to chat about how you got there sometime. Pick your brain. Yeah, shoot me a message on Discord. My best friend just kind of had the same chat with me. Ooh, let's steal our teammate's life, by the way. But my best friend just kind of sent me the same thing, and I was talking to him, so definitely send me a message. But I would not full stop jump into it with nothing to start with. I would definitely start, during your spare time after you get off and stuff. So definitely do that first. Pet, you love huge feet. Fake Cat, I caught you. I beat you. Your message is void because I saw it coming. Let's see. What did I miss? Hey, LB, good to see you streaming. I'm helping getting me through my day at work. Robot Sasquatch, it's good to see you. You gonna take a look at the PTR today? I guess I can. Let's go ahead and load it up. What do we do? I do kind of want to meme around with the Sith Lord, but I don't know. I have no idea. What do you guys want to see? But yeah, it's definitely the word grind is just the perfect word. So like, it's a slow burn for sure. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. I need to sell some stuff because my bags are full. Just sell all junk for now. That'll open up some slots. But yeah, we will be hopping on the PTR, messing around with the old Jade Lightning, the cracking voice lightning. We'll definitely mess with it. You have no idea what I'm capable of, Fake Cat. You have no idea what I know. So like, checkmate. What do you mean? That's a counter spell. Get countered. But yeah, I'm nervous to get on the PTR because I know I'm gonna enjoy it, and then I'll be like, well, I need to finish leveling my character. But yeah, we'll definitely hop on the PTR. I guess after this dungeon, let's just blast this one, get to level 78. We'll load up the PTR, meme around a bit, and then we'll hop back on the Disc Priest and try to get it to 80, because that is the main goal today, is getting the Disc Priest to 80. Ooh, let's walk into the frontal. I hear that's a dandy idea. Luckily, like, things aren't getting absolutely destroyed now, so I can actually get some smites off. I say that as things absolutely get trucked, but this group's not as crazy at one-shotting everything. I will say the buffs to Atonement are really good and like feel really good, but one thing that needs, in my opinion, I could just be way off on this, but in my opinion, I would love to see a buff to Penance's like healing in specific, because you do, like, the higher keys you push, you do awkwardly have to do it every now and then, and it's just feels bad. Like watch this. I'm gonna Penance the Hunter. No, I'm gonna Penance the tank. 20k a tick. Yeah, voice crack bot. There's actually no way voice crack bot is a thing. There's no way that's a thing. You are a person, and I know it. There's Fake Cat. There is no way. You have 2 tabs pulled up. You did not make a voice crack bot, and that doesn't count as one. That was inflection. You did not make a voice crack bot. There is actually no way. Okay, Giant Films, Giant the Man Films. Okay, you deleted the message, so I'll wait on the response. I think you mentioned it in your YouTube videos, but is your UI WeakAura available somewhere? Um, I know they are. I know they all are, but they're kind of in weird places. But if you're in my Discord, King Slime, hey, voice crack bot's a fake thing. Fakehead, I know that's you. There's no way that's a real thing. There's no way you could track that at all. That's so funny. But I appreciate that. I make all my own WeakAuras except for my Holy Paladin one. That's the only one that I did not make. But my UI is available for the most part. Like the WeakAuras, most of them are posted on wago.io. So if you go on that website, wago.io, and then just search LB Ninja 7, then you don't love it, King Slime. You don't love it. But if you just search LB Ninja 7, you'll see everything that I've posted. Not all of them are posted, but a good chunk of them are. And if there's one missing, you can always ask me and stuff. I was hoping you were playing your monk. I just watched your video on the Mythic Plus rotation, etc. We're about to hop on the PTR and just meme around with some of the new talents, if we're able to. Voices crack 5. When was the 5th one? That's not a voice crack, okay? That's inflection, I'm telling you. I will Poindexter you. That is an inflection. I know when my voice cracks. Fakehead, I love the thought that Fakehead is literally just logging in and out of 2 different accounts right now on Twitch. That's 100% what's happening. No PTF, LB, don't do it. 6th? What? Oh, come on. There's no way, Fakehead, that you have a bot. There's no way you have a bot built to track my voice cracks. That's fake. That is so fake. There's like no way. There's no way. You said don't do it, Uncle Khaled. Oh no. Okay, don't. I have people in chat telling me to get on the PTR, and I also have people in chat telling me not to. Okay, give me your reasoning. Let's have a debate. Uncle Khaled, what's the debate? 6th while trying to say his voice didn't crack. Oh god, here we go. How did this chat, how did me streaming just devolve into this? Like, what were the steps to get to this point? I haven't played WoW for a few years, but I recently saw a video which led me here to is that not live yet? The stuff in your video? It is. It depends on the video. I don't know which video you're talking about, but yeah, I do have like up to date stuff. There are a few different builds like circling around for raid, and I only have one raid guide out right now on one particular build, but there are plenty of other builds that you could play to different varying effect. If that's probably what you're talking about. But hey, I'm glad you found me. Glad you found me. It's always nice to see a new person in here. I'm gonna say Giant He-Man Films. That's a good name. Let's not stand in the middle. The voice crack bot has cracked 9,001. Okay, fake. There we go. That's fake. There's no way. There's no way, unless your little bot's bugging. I swear. You must finish your tunes. All levels, all geared. Oh god, I haven't even been trying to like gear all of them. We need to soothe these guys over here just in time. Let's wait a bit and let's soothe that big guy. Also gonna fade too. Oh, does soothe not work? Why is he so slow? Let's fade. But no, I haven't even yeah, your little bot, it's broken. It's broken. But I haven't even been gearing my ults. I've just been getting them to 80. We'll deal with gearing later. I have geared a bit my Mistweaver. It's not like fully geared, but it is geared enough to where like week 1 it won't be like a travesty trying to play some mythic dungeons. Which mythic dungeons start on Tuesday, right? Watch any anime? So my favorite, like one of my favorite shows of all time is Naruto. But that's like pretty cookie, like that's pretty basic, I guess. But I watched like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. What else have I watched? As a kid, I would watch like Bleach whenever it would be on Adult Swim. Um, watch like I've read through most of Fairy Tail, not most of it, probably like half of Fairy Tail. Um, I just never finished it. What else? There's a couple of them. There's like Soul Eater I've watched. Like I've watched a couple of them, but not like any of the big like, not really any of the big. Like I haven't watched like Hunter x Hunter. I haven't watched like. There's a lot of ones that I'm missing out. I need to like catch up on anime. I feel like I just never have the time, which is so sad. So sad. I really want to watch some of them. And like what's that one called? Like a Kami Ga Kill or something like that. I really want to watch that one. There's quite a few that I'm missing out on. Just watch Vinland Saga. Oh, one of my friends is like obsessed with that show, like absolutely obsessed with that show. I've heard it's very, very good. What's PI? Let's start blasting. They'll deal with the crystal shards. Oh my goodness, he has all the time for feet but none for anime. But I love how this lore has just been assigned to me. I actually maybe I should stop it here, but I don't know. Let's let it keep going. We're having fun as long as it doesn't get out of hand. uh, all right. Enjoy your walk. Taking the long way, the road less traveled. But none for anime. Like I watched a bunch like in college, but like me and my wife, we watch a ton of shows, but she's not into anime. I tried to get her. I have not watched Attack on Titan. That's like the number one that I want to watch. But I tried to get her to watch it with me, and I can. She's not like big into like action, and like anime is mostly action. I kind of want to like get. I kind of want to see if she'll watch. What's that show called? Haiku. Haiku, the volleyball one. Like yeah, it's like volleyball action, but it's not like action, right? So I don't know. I kind of want to see if I just want her to give an anime a shot. I did convince her to watch. It's not an anime, but hey, close enough. I convinced her to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is my favorite show of all time, and she did enjoy it for the most part. So that's step one. It's like just like on her end, she's trying to convert me, or she has converted me into like a Swiftie, a Taylor Swift fan. Not like full on Swiftie, but a fan of the music. And there's like these things known as the conversion songs. Like if you're trying to convert someone and get them to join the fan base, these are the songs you let them listen to. I think that Avatar: The Last Airbender is a great like gateway conversion show to get someone into anime because it's like an animated show that's enjoyed by anime fans while also not being an anime itself. So you don't like you tell them they're not watching an anime, but like they're prepping to watch an anime. Okay, we are defensive. We are gonna we're gonna penance as we move. Uh-oh, the thing that I was penancing did die, so here we go. We are rapturing and we're blasting. Easy, easy, easy. Alright. But yeah, if we hop on the PTR, it's not going to be like any meaningful playing. I'm not like one that really enjoys playing on the PTR super early. However, I understand that some people like look to me for these things, and I do it for them. You know what I mean? But we'll definitely do that. Apparently, Crackling J Lightning is juiced with the Mistweaver change on Master of Harmony. Stack the buff twice. Oh, stack the buff twice. I didn't know if it stacked. I literally had that thought last night before I went to bed. I was like, I wonder if that stacks. I wonder if Master of Harmony, like, this is why it feels so bugged, because it's incomplete. But stacking it twice, getting 2,000. Oh, that's sick. That is really cool. But we're definitely going to hop on it. So let's load up the PTR. So you said it's mistitled. Is it just the 11.0.2? We're going to try the 11.0.2. We'll just have it up and we'll like pop in and out of it. and just like test things a bit. But we're still leveling our characters. But that is crazy. That is crazy. Which watch Sword Art Online with her? I've heard Sword. Oh my goodness, Sword Art Online. Season 1 is very good. Season 2 is like kind of sus. Like there's some pretty weird under themes, sub themes, subplots. Um, but I know my friend that I lived with in high school, he watched it, and every like Saturday he'd be watching it in the morning, and I would like every now and then I'd pop in, I'd be like, this show's really cool. Like watching like an anime character like sit there and like farm on boars, like that's good TV. I don't know. I liked it. You don't have to watch season 2 at all. Yeah, people say like just stop on season 1. Let's load into this. Let's see if we can stack up double buff, because that's kind of crazy. If so, if true, kind of crazy. New version of the game interface. Oh god. Okay, disable add-ons. Sure. Oh boy. Is this the right one? Because my character's level 70. Is my other server open? Let's test it. Season 1's like the whole experience. Yeah, that's what I've heard. What is going on here? Oh no. If she understands your love for MMOs, she'll watch with you. Oh boy, don't put on. She understands. She's just very busy. She worked until like past midnight last night, which is kind of why I was able to like still be up and working at that time. What are we doing? We need a level 80 character. Is this not the right PTR or what? I need to like re-import my characters. What's up, Felicia? Coming in, flexing that awesome emote. Yeah, let's do it. But yeah, she is very busy. Her work schedule's crazy. Do not envy. Retro version slaps though. I'll trade. We can definitely trade. But let's see, is this, am I on the wrong beta? I feel like I'm on the wrong beta. This is the one that I clicked on. I was told it was like typed or whatever. So I clicked on the most up-to-date War Within one. Right? Is that not? But maybe I just need to like re-import my level 80s, which is weird. But we are level 78. Just 2 levels to go, and then we're done leveling. I mean, I do have like an army of other alts that like maybe one day will level, like a warlock, a hunter, all these other things. But yeah. But yeah, that sounds like a bug. I doubt they'll let it stack with double. I doubt they thought of that. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see if our PTR's loading in yet. No, it is not. But that feels like something they would not let slip through. Just to, that sounds amazing though. Oh god, I don't want to fight anything. Alright, I guess we can hop in another dungeon while our PTR figures itself out. Hop in queue. Ah, okay, it figured itself out. Okay, Dance of Chi-Ji does not share a node here. Ancient Concordant. Okay, so I might be on the wrong PTR. Feels like I'm on the wrong one. I am. Okay. Let's exit. This is the wrong one. I'll be loading it up during this other dungeon, the other PTR. Aha, okay, so this PTR does say 11.0.5. So okay, we'll get it going. We'll have both things going, testing things out. The WoW community has no taste, hating on those Ascendance forms. You know what, Fake Hat? Yeah, don't be sorry, because I actually did kind of like them. I don't think that should be your only option. Like, I think they should just keep making more and give you like a bunch of different glyphs to choose from. Ooh, a ring BOE, we take those. But I do think those are cool options. I think they look like they make you look like a wraith, you know, like a shaman wraith, which I think is pretty cool. I don't know the lore behind that, like if that's like a thing or not, but it feels cool. You look like a crypt witch, you know. The visual is insane. Yeah, we're definitely going to be taking a look at that very shortly. We'll be loading it up in the background and get it going. They make you look like your final anime form? Yeah, for sure. Like super shaman. Shaman Saiyan. Okay, we have no dots applied, which is already kind of scary. Let's pain suppression. Heals, heals, heals. We're going, we're blasting. Run, run, run. But yeah, I think they're cool. They're not like perfect or they don't look final to me, but I think they're a nice addition, you know, to what's already in the game. Okay, here we go. We did just use our defensive, so that's kind of sus. Coming into this next boss. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to like pre-rapture ourselves and like fade this next boss. Here we go.
Ours is the true path for the Arathi.
Easy. Barrier's so good. Blasting, easy peasy. Shaman New Ascendance form literally looks blank. Is literally Blanca? I don't know that reference. If that is a reference. That was scary, guys. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I was getting quiet. I was like, uh-oh, here we go. We're coming into it. What's this gonna look like? Okay, I was just about to try and heal him. Ah, Street Fighter 2. Okay, yeah. I joke with a bunch of my friends that I'm the best fighting game player in the world because one of them actually is a very good one, and it kind of gets like under their skin. But yeah, no, I am not a fighting game player. I played like some Smash in college, but that's it. Move out of that. I guess we can start casting on this far guy. Dang, things are just dying so quick. This paladin is doing crazy DPS. Glad I PI'd him for the boss because he is popping off. Yeah, they definitely look weird. They to me they don't look WoW. If anything, they look like a WoW enemy, not like a WoW boss. Oh no, he like lagged back in. Alright, let's slam this dungeon. I'm pretty sure my PTR is loaded up. Yes, it is loaded up. I don't know if all of my 80s are imported onto it, but we'll get that going. Brother, I think undead are literally WoW enemies. Yeah, like I'm saying, like I think they're like the sentence forms do look like an enemy. They to me they just don't look like a playable. Like it's weird to play as that, you know. I don't know, but then again, like we can play as Death Knights and yeah, like you're saying undeads, you can. That's okay. I see what you're saying now, but I don't know. It does just feel weird. Feels weird, like being an alliance. Now you're right. I guess you've it's like proof by oh, what's it called? But you basically just disproved me. I surrender, Fakehead. You're the superior being. Hey, this guy is drawing hella aggro. Don't clip that, by the way. Don't clip that, because I feel like that just I shouldn't have said that. That exists now. A pretty Chad pool. Guess we can PI the paladin. Hope it dies quicker. There's one last guy by there. Let's at least dot him up. Alright, here we go. Let's refort buff the paladin. Get a haste buff. We're blasting. Yeah, I'm excited to try these things out on the PTR. Definitely just gonna be, regardless of how strong they are, they're definitely gonna be fun. And if they're strong, that's just an added bonus. That's how I look at these things. Easy. Okay. Now, what? Oh, we're getting invited to another dungeon. Sure. Sure, because I still don't think I have all of my characters. Disable add-ons. Is there a way? There is a way. How do you do it? You can, like, import your characters from... Max level. Okay. Yeah, we can create a character. So we can do that. But we are being invited to other dungeons. Sure. Sure. I clipped and downloaded to iPhone way ahead of you. Oh, Lord. Here we go. I mean, it's new. It might change some. It probably looks sick in action with VFX. Yeah. I'm sure it does look really cool. And, like, that is the thing. Is, like, when we just see the model, it's hard to, like, fully know. But yeah, that does look really cool. Hey, Saucy J is back. Welcome in. Thank you for the sub. Ooh, just a raw sub too. Appreciate the support. Which, speaking of subs, we did hit 10K subs on YouTube, and I've thanked you guys like 5 times. But oh god, I have aggro from just falling off of my mount. That's so weird. Can we outrange that? I got like dazed off of my mount. I don't have that mount thing, but I have not thanked you guys enough for all the support and for helping me hit 10K subs. But also thank you for the Twitch sub. You have no idea how much every little bit adds up, and that support goes a long way, so I appreciate you so much. I feel bad for letting this shaman die, but honestly I could not have done anything. We are steadily moving through this dungeon. Having to heal while on the move is kind of weird as a disc priest. I'm trying to cast, like, I'm trying to like always be casting, you know, like having something always happening. Now that our shamans made their way to us, we're big chillin'. All right. Boss time. Ugh, my forearm is stiff. So I'm PI the Paladin. Yeah, we're gonna create a max character monk. Oh goodness. On the PTR, and we're gonna mess around with it a bit. I like seeing the priest gameplay because I don't like playing priest. Yeah, get your fix in here for sure. I feel like a lot of people are like that, but then I'm also getting the best of both worlds because some people hate playing priest, so they watch a priest like you, and then some people love playing priest, so they watch a priest. Yeah, there's like, what's the word, like diametrically opposed, I guess, or that's not the right word, but what's the word though? I don't know. We'll skip it. Don't look at me. Oof. I almost died there. Oh my goodness, I was not paying attention. Ooh, I meant to Radiance before that. Oh no, here we go. Don't die. Come on, you got this. I'm also like LOS from like half the group here. This is just awkward. Okay, we're chilling. We've made it out on the other end. Okay, maybe we're not chilling just yet. Let's just penance that guy so he doesn't die. Oh boy, that was a little spooky. Not gonna lie there. Oh, there's still this guy. We can penance off of. We love to see it.
I can't carry it.
Ah, our bags are full.
Incompetent drones. I will end you myself.
Alright, so the combo is apparently you double pop Thunder Focus Tea and then Crackling Jade Lightning. That feels so weird to me. Like, so weird. I like seeing the priest play because I don't like playing priest. That was me for a while with Resto Shaman. I was like, I know everyone else enjoys it, but I just didn't. So I just watched like a lot of people playing Resto Shaman, and then it's to the point where I was like, wow, this does look actually really cool. Like, now I want to play it. And then I did try it. I'm like, there's a reason why people enjoy this spec. This spec's really fun. Let's just keep our ramp. Run. I'll grip you. Just gonna penance him. We saved a friend. Fistweaving feels broken, leveling dungeons easier than Holy was. Yeah, I'll be honest, TK Silent. Also, by the way, welcome back. Good to see you here. I literally had a thing that was just spinning crane kick, and I would just Jadefire Stomp and then just step on my button down at my feet that was spinning crane kick. Like I just 2-button leveled the Mistweaver. It was definitely a good time, a very chill time. I think I was like watching movies or streaming, like very chill gaming. A lot more chill than leveling the Disc Priest for sure. I'm actually having to think here. Ugh, gross. Uh-oh. You hate that. I hate having to think while playing a video game. Yeah, it's definitely a good time. Very easy, but it's just because it scales really well at low levels. I think definitely don't get used to it being that easy. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's 100% a good time. All right, this is our final healer to level, so it's just like, gosh, I just want to get it over with. But we are going to hop on the PTR and take a look at some of the new stuff here in just a second. All right, who are we PIing? The Paladin again, because he's just cranking. Just extending these atonements, very nice. Oh no, I'm on the opposite side. Aha, there we go. Oh wait, am I in it? Oh, that's cringe. If I'm in it, that's cringe. Nah, we're chilling. Easy, easy, easy. Okay, let's leave this group. I know this is a good group, and I like running dungeons with them. But let's hop on the PTR. See what we got. All right, let's make our character because apparently it doesn't import our 80s. We want a monk. That is very loud. Pandaren for sure. Wow. Wow guy. Yeah, wow guy. We definitely need this to be turned down. I'm literally never gonna live that one down. I fully regret what I said, Fakehet. Take it all back. What do we got? We got, okay, what are we testing? Ugh. I want to see Teachings of the Monastery because someone was asking about that earlier and see if they like just kind of import that or like bake the bonuses in, or if it's in Awaken or the Jade Fire Empowerment thing. We'll see. I deleted it. Ah, perfect. Good. Haha, never again. I'll never let anything slip again. But how are you guys doing? What's everyone's weekend plans? As you guys know me, on Friday nights, Friday nights are date night, so it's so loud. Oh god, that's so loud. Oh man, okay, we gotta turn this volume down. Oh my goodness, that was that was unexpected levels of loud. Just have it low to start, and we'll work our way up. Okay, so we're on WoW guy, the monk. We also, I guess we don't have any of our UI, which is just tragic. Let's swap to Mistweaver Monk. Let's test out some things. So for those that don't know, this is the PTR for like 11.0.5. It's still a ways away, but it's got some pretty juicy new talents for us to test out. And we are going to be testing with Master of Harmony. I don't think it's better, but I was told of an interaction, so we're just going to be messing around with it. Just take random talents. Random talents. We just need to work our way down. Spend these points. I don't know, just random stuff. Give me random stuff. Come on. Stop making me think. But this is where the juice is on our Mistweaver tree. So Nourishing Chi was replaced with Refreshment. Life Cocoon grants 5 stacks of Mana Tea and applies 2 stacks of Healing Elixir to its target. Very cool. What else have we got? What else do we got? Where's the new stuff? I know it's like down at the bottom of our tree, but I'm just making sure that we're not missing any of it. We're still pretty starved for points. Okay, so this is where Dance of Chi-Ji is now. and it's sharing with Jade Empowerment. This is what we're going to be testing out. They did double the proc rate of Dance of Chi-Ji, which is nice. But this sounds so cool. We're just going to test it for fun. Even if it's not good, but I've heard it's actually very good. Okay, so this is also what changed. So J-Fire Stomp looks amazing. That looks awesome. Also, welcome in Electric Guitars. Dude, that looks sick. That icon is really cool. Now, the problem is Awakened Jade Fire is still blue, so we still have some strides to be made. Your abilities, okay. Jade Fire Stomp. Strike the ground, expose Path of Jade for 30 seconds, dealing a bunch of damage to 5 enemies and restoring some health to 5 allies. Your abilities have a 6% chance of resetting the cooldown, so okay, it looks very similar to what it did. Okay, Awakened Jade Fire. Your abilities reset Jade Fire Stomp 100% more often. We're used to this. While within Jade Fire Stomp, your Tiger Palm strike twice, your Blackout Kick strike an additional 2 targets at 70% effectiveness. So Ancient Concordance, that aspect was baked in. Now we cleave at 70% effectiveness, but it's 1 talent point. And they did buff the flat damage or the base damage of Blackout Kick to compensate. And your Spinning Crank Kick now heals. Okay, so that's the same. Jade Fire Teachings. After casting Jade Fire Stomp, your Ancient Teachings transfers an additional, goes from the base now the baseline 30% up to 170 still. Very cool. You get the stamina buff. What is this? Okay, so this is on a node with, that's very weird. Kick up a powerful gust of wind, dealing a bunch of damage in a cone to enemies in front of you, split evenly among them. Damage is increased by 6% for each target hit, up to 30%. Grants rushing winds. This is very weird. This does give like a very caster-centric, because it's opting to not take Jade Fire Teachings. That's weird. Why? The only real reason to take this in like if you'd ever take it in a Mythic Plus is if it does like really good damage, or yeah, I'm so sorry. Our streamer is studying the new tree. Or if you're just trying to juice up those renewing mists, but that's weird. That's like a raid thing. So you'd press this after doing a Yulon ramp or something, and then just like juice up all your renewing mist. That's very weird. Still got the T talents too, which is just, what are we doing? What are we doing? Hindsight. Hey, Hindsight. That's a cool name. Hindsight. Thank you so much for the sub, the Twitch sub. I appreciate it a ton, and hopefully we can make it worth it with this Crackling Jade Lightning. Okay, let's also focus Thunder, because that sounds fun. Do any of these also? No, they did not bake in Crackling Jade Lightning. I'm also curious though, are they gonna add in Crackling Jade Lightning to Secret Infusion? I guess not. Okay, let's just meme around with this, guys. Let's do it. I definitely took some wrong talents. Oh god, also the keybinds. And my mount. My mount is missing. Okay. Just right click it for now. Let's options, action bars. Boom, boom, boom. I think that's all we want. And let's go. All right, let's summon our inner Sith Lords. There are not that many people here, to be honest. Where's our mount? Okay. Oh god, our keybinds are just ridiculous. C8 is Thunder Focus T. I'm so sorry I'm having to set this up for you guys on stream. I was not expecting to have to do this. We'll just have Chi-Ji sitting off to the side. We just need the important spells. Okay, we have Thunder Focus T and we have Crackling Jade Lightning. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Here's what we're gonna do. I also don't think I have a weapon, so that's awkward. So here's the plan. We are going to pop both charge. Well, let's just do one charge. We're gonna pop one charge of Thunder Focus T. That's going to empower our next Crackling Jade Lightning, making it do 1,000 more damage. And plus, it also did get a 100% buff, I'm pretty sure, and a 25% increased tick rate. So we're going to cleave onto 4 additional enemies. And I wonder, it doesn't use the word cleave, it uses the word chain to. So I wonder if that means it's going to do less damage per target, kind of like chain heal and all that stuff. But I don't know. We'll see. but we're gonna Giga Turbo do damage, and yeah, let's enter our Sith Lord phase. I hope it does big damage. Okay, Thunder Focus Tea, Crackling Jade Lightning. That is awesome. Okay, it does good. It does good damage there. But now we're gonna wait for our second Thunder Focus Tea. And now, how do we get? Okay. So after casting Jade Fire Stomp or Thunder Focus Tea, Ancient Teachings transfers an additional. Okay, so Thunder Focus Tea did give us Jade Fire Teachings. Interesting. Ancient Teachings. Okay, so let's look at that. Let's read Ancient Teachings. Ancient Teachings. So it looks like y'all were asking, it doesn't look like there's the same boosted rates to reset your cooldown with Blackout Kick. You're talking about Blackout Kick, Rising Sun Kick, and Crackling Jade Lightning heal up to 5 injured allies. Wait, okay, so they just completely changed Ancient Teachings, I guess? Weird. Very weird. So Ancient Teachings currently in what we're used to, oh, Jade Fire Teachings. No, Ancient Teachings is what gives Blackout Kick the chance to reset Rising Sun Kick. So why does this not mention that? And it doesn't mention like Tiger Palm stacking. But this one does. It says wait. I guess that's just not a thing anymore. Hold on. Let's Jade Fire Stomp and then we'll Tiger Palm, Blackout Kick, and Rising Sun Kick a bit. So Jade Fire Stomp, Tiger Palm. We are building up Teachings of the Monastery. I'm an idiot. I was looking at Ancient Teachings. What a clown. Don't take that yet, please. Guys, I made a mistake. Okay, Ancient Teachings, but we are talking about Teachings of the Monastery. I got a little mixed up. The whole Ancient Teachings of the Monastery definitely mixed me up. Okay, so Teachings of the Monastery. Tiger Palm causes your next Blackout Kick to strike an additional time, stacking up to 4. Blackout Kick has a 15% chance to reset. So that's the same. So you're right. We are just flat out losing that portion of Ancient Concordance where it gave us bonus chances while on our Phalanx or our Jade Fire Stomp. What a clown. Ola, my favorite math teacher. What's up, Nessia? How you doing? Someone clip that. Don't clip that. No. Please, no. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to double Thunder Focus Tea. We're going to look to see if we got 2 stacks of the Jade Empowerment, and then we're going to unleash a Wrath onto these 4 dummies that they do not see coming. So Thunder Focus Tea 1, we do get where is it? Jade Empowerment. Thunder Focus Tea 2, we do get 2 stacks. The last one, oh, it does. It looks like it only did it. No, it does. Oh my god, dude, that is crazy. That is crazy. I don't have details on the PTR. I guess I might. Let's see if we can load it up. Add-ons. Dude, that is really cool. Really, really cool. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to get some bugs. Let's reload UI with details. That is sick. That is really, really cool. What are we giving up? We're literally only giving up Dance of Chi-Chi. I mean, they both... So Dance of Chi-Chi will now proc at like every 30 seconds, I'm pretty sure. Right now it's doing like once a minute, right? So now that they've cut it in half, it's going to do once every 30 seconds. So they're about tied in timings. However, having 2 charges, if you go Master of Harmony, is worth it, which I guess you do have the downside of being in Master of Harmony. So we have Details. Details is not even showing up, so that was pointless. Oh, dude, that is so cool. And notice we're only hitting 4 dummies. This can hit up to 5. It can hit 1 and then cleave up to 4 more. Auto clip crackbot. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Wait. I didn't even notice this. I'm pretty sure it's a little broken. I'm pretty sure it's broken, so don't put too much stock into this. Okay. Yeah, the animation is sick. But I want you guys to notice, we're going to wait on the second charge of Thunder Focus Tea really quick. But I want you guys to notice, the first time that we use Crackling Jade Lightning, it does 2,000% of the damage, but it only consumes 1 of the stacks. which to me feels bugged. So I doubt they're going to actually let this stack like how it is currently. Hold on. So we're going to double Thunder Focus Tea. Deals 2,000% increased damage. But when I press it, yes, we're doing 2,000% increased damage to 5 enemies, but we still have Jade Empowerment, which... that feels crazy. If you get basically triple the bonus, then all of a sudden that just does make this like very good compared to Dance with Chi-Chi. However, in a normal environment when you're playing Conduit, you don't have access to this interaction. But getting basically 3 Jade Empowerments for the price of 2 feels wrong. Definitely feels wrong in a way. Just want to triple check that that's how that's working. What do you guys think though? I mean, this looks sick. Crackling Jade Lightning also just does, I mean, it still does actual pitiful damage. So you would likely never press this outside of this interaction. Just, I mean, still, come on. What are we doing? Why is this so weak? They even doubled its damage. They doubled its damage and upped its tick rate. And it's still, in the year of 2024, we are doing 11,000 a tick. However, like you're saying, it is insane. Okay, so we're going to double do it again. Double Thunder Focus Tea. This goes up to 2,000%. Crackling Jade Lightning number 1, we do 2,000% bonus damage. This one does 1,000%. That feels bugged, guys. That does feel like that's not how that's intended to be used. How I think they're going to end up doing it is I doubt they're going to let these stack. So I bet they'll... I mean, it feels really cool how it currently works, but I doubt it'll go up to 2,000 in the future. I don't know. I really wish we could do some healing as well. You know what? We can. Okay, let's get some healing done so we can actually see that. We don't have meters pulled up because meters, I guess, are just broken for me right now. But what we can do, this is what I was doing in all of my testing videos, by the way. You fly up here and you fall down. You take some damage. Boom. Okay, so now we need healing. So we're going to Thunder Focus Tea, Crackling Jade Lightning. 200k a tick. Dude, that's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. And keep in mind, I don't even have an int weapon. Don't even have an int weapon. Let's fall down again. Let's wait on the second one. They really made the most useless spell. I wouldn't even bind look fun. All they had to do was buff it by 2,000%. Yeah, that's it. The bare minimum. Buff this spell by 2,000%, and I'll keybind it. Literally, this is the first time it's ever made its way onto my bars. So, yeah, you know, look, Ma, we made it. Okay, let's jump down. Let's double Thunder Focus Tea, and I want you to watch my face, which I'm almost covering, to see the actual number that it's going to heal per tick. So let's jump off so we take a bit more damage. Thunder Focus Tea, Thunder Focus Tea, Crackling Jade Lightning. 420,000 per tick, and this is just with 3 targets. So, wow, this feels like really, really cool. Notice I'm not saying like, I mean, look, I love that it's in this spot, not down here, because it is more free to take. Let's look at what like an actual build would look like. Rushing Wind Kick, I mean, we can test that one next, but what would an actual factual build look like? Maybe it's because we have Focus Thunder. Maybe if we drop Focus Thunder, let's see if that changes like how we're working. We also, this build is not very good. Man, we really are starved for points, aren't we? I do want Rising Mist, so we just have to drop Pool of Mists. I'm not going Peaceful Mending just to get Rising Mist. Oh man, but see, this is the problem though. Is now I'm sitting here thinking, what do we drop to get down to Rising Mist? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, we are just so starved in this bottom tier. I wish that they would like scrunch it up, you know, like move some of our cool talents like up here. Look at all this empty space. The Mistweaver already looked too busy, so crammed now. Yeah, it's just, oh man, it's so annoying. I guess, I mean, look, let's just keep testing it. Okay, so let's test it without Focus Thunder and see if Focus Thunder had any interaction that we were with what we were just testing. So let's jump off again, take some damage so that we actually do some healing. Because if you don't know, Ancient Teachings only works if there's healing to be done. Okay, bunk. Okay, let's double Thunder Focus Tea. We do still get 2 stacks. Let's Crackling Jade Lightning. Okay, so yeah, Focus Thunder had nothing to do with what was happening. Interesting. Okay. So Focus Thunder doesn't look like it has an interaction here at all. Well, I guess with Focus Thunder, I guess you can still buff like a Renewing Mist or something, but that is not what we're talking about. Okay, so new talent, very cool. Very, very cool. The Jump Off Take Damage Healing Totem is hilarious. I never thought about how you were doing this. The Jump Off Take Damage Healing Totem is hilarious. I never thought about how you were doing this. Healing Totem. What totem? I'm missing it. Uh-oh. What am I missing? But yeah, the Mistweaver tree already did look very busy. It is. Because you see, I'm already struggling. Like, if we want to take this awesome new toy, what do we drop, man? Because, like, it sucks that Secret Infusion's still 2 points. Like, yes, Peaceful Mending is just 1 point. So, like, look, sure, we could do that and get nothing out of this so that we can have both the things. But now we just have Peaceful Mending. You know what I mean? And, like, look, we have Peaceful Mending without Soothing Mist, you know, like it just sucks. Like, this needs to be 1 point. This should probably be 1 point, maybe even brought down to like 12% per point. Like, this needs to be cleaned up, this 2 point blockade. But okay, so what else are we going to test? Let's test out Rushing Wind Kick. So the only healing benefit that I'm gathering from this is that we amp up our Renewing Mists. But Rising Mist only works off Rising Sun Kick. Okay, first let's just test that. So we're going to need to bind this. Oh, it just replaces your Rising Sun Kick on your bars. So what we're going to test first is we're going to see if maybe Rising Mist works with Rushing Wind Kick. An 11-second cooldown. Okay. And also, I guess we can go ahead and test to see if Blackout Kick can reset its cooldown. I doubt it will. I don't know. We're just testing everything. Let's go ahead and stack up our Teachings of the Monastery. Ooh. Like to Healing Dummy yourself. Oh my gosh. Oh, I mean Healing Dummy, my bad. Okay. Okay, so let's first apply like a Renewing Mist. I guess I should bind it. Let's apply an Enveloping Mist. So let's Enveloping Mist ourselves. It made no noise. I was like, wait, did it happen? Okay, so it does not work with Rising Mist. We can test again. Let's do a Renewing Mist now. Renewing Mist, look at our Renewing Mist duration. It is 20 seconds, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Okay, so yeah, it did not work. So Rising Mist, that's a Nombo. Okay, that's very weird. I wonder if we could build a talent tree where we have as many Nombos as possible. So Peaceful Mending without Soothing Mist, Rising Mist without Rising Sun Kick. Replacing Rising Sun Kick to me is like, that's weird. That is weird. What else? Okay, so Ancient Teachings. Ancient Teachings. Let's read it really quick. So there is one other little interaction I want to test. Ancient Teachings. Your Tiger Bomb, Blackout Kick, Rising Sun Kick, and Crackling Jade Lightning heal up to 5 injured allies. Okay, so it still splits for 30% of the damage done, split evenly among them. Okay. So let's take some damage, and then we're going to just Rushing Wind Kick and see if it also heals. Like, this is all just testing if all the Rising Sun Kick interactions also work with Rushing Wind Kick. I doubt they do. Let's see. Boom, we took damage. We did get healed. What did we get healed by? We got 60,000. Okay, we got healed by a Renewing Mist being placed on us, though. So it does work with Rapid Diffusion. That is so weird. Okay, let's try that one again. So, Rushing Wind Kick does proc Rapid Diffusion. What? What is happening? So how does it work with Rapid Diffusion, but not Rising Mists? And then also, are we getting healed from Ancient Teachings? Man, I wish I had details right now. Oh, I guess we have combat log. Okay, let's combat log. We're gonna fall, take some damage. That's embarrassing. I was selling my mount. Okay. We're gonna fall, take some damage. Okay. Ancient Teachings healed you for 60,000. Okay, so this is so weird, guys. So, Rushing Wind Kick, it works with Ancient Teachings, which doesn't mention it. It just mentions Rising Sun Kick. And it works with Rapid Diffusion, which also just mentions Rising Sun Kick. But it does not work with Rising Mists. That feels wrong to me. Okay, let's do it one last time. So we're going to have a Renewing Mist on ourself. That Renewing Mist is ticking. Why does that not work if the other ones do? Okay, now let's just see if we can reset Rising Sun Kick or Rushing Wind Kick's cooldown. Like how we do Rising Sun Kick. Okay, so we do. So it looks like it's currently behaving just like Rising Sun Kick in most ways, other than Rising Mist. Why is it not extending? That makes no sense to me. That really makes no sense to me. I don't know. Do we just try it one more time? But it is working with Ancient Teachings. It's working with every other thing that mentions Rising Sun Kick, but not. I'm sorry, I'm testing this like so many times. Yeah, y'all can't see it. I guess I should mute my face really quick. But it says Ancient Teachings healed you. And for about 30% of the damage, that's about 30%. And it also applied a Renewing Mist. What is happening? I feel like it really should just be Rising Sun Kick in all cases. That's what I'm thinking. So maybe it's just a bug that it's not working with Rising Mist. Or maybe it is. I feel like I just have to test this so many times to make sure. But yeah, it feels like it works very similarly to... No, see, that doesn't extend. It feels like it works very similarly to Rising Sun Kick. It just does not work with Rising Mist, which is very odd. Yeah, and see, it didn't extend the duration. Very interesting. Okay. Oh. All right, I'm back. What else is there to test? What were the new talents? So we tested Rushing Wind Kick. Very weird. Very, very weird. Also, it's a cone in a small range. Let's see. Can we hit all three? It's a very small cone, or it's just not hitting AoE. What's going on? Gust of wind dealing damage in a 25-yard cone to enemies in front of you, split evenly among them. So, why is it not hitting all the dummies? I want all of them to be hit. Okay, so we hit that one. I guess we can try to reset. Okay. Okay, that one just missed. Okay, so apparently you can miss. Very weird. Dude, this new spell is turbo weird. What is going on? Let's back up a bit. It missed again. 25 yards is like a super tiny range. Okay. Dude, we're just whiffing. Okay, so it's like a very narrow cone. Let's try this. Okay. Okay, so it does hit that way. So they say a cone, but it feels a lot like Overwhelming Force. Let's try it again. Feels like a line almost. Or maybe it just like branches out. Like it's just very thin. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling the lack of Ancient Concordance giving us bonus chance to reset our Rising Sun Kick. I'm definitely feeling that. Line them up. How do I feel about these changes? They're definitely weird. They're definitely weird, but they're a welcome change. Like I think it's gonna be fun to mess around with. Let's whoo, that's pretty cool. Okay. I mean it's cool. It's very cool. But I think they're gonna fix its Nombo with Rising Mist, or Rushing Wind Kicks. I definitely think they're gonna fix that. I definitely don't see this stacking up to 2,000 and then also being able to be used again for 1,000 being a thing. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I don't see this. So if I double Thunder Focus Tea and then I Crackling Jade Lightning, we're doing 2,000% extra damage. But we still, after doing it, we still have one more use at 1,000. I don't think that's going to be the case. I don't. I just can't see it working like that. Rushing Wind Kick, I do see it working with Rising Mist. I hope that they bring back the bonus chance and just bake it into Awaken Jadefire to reset Rising Sun Kick, or bake it into like Ancient Teachings or something, or Teachings of the Monastery. I don't know, but this one is definitely odd. This one's definitely very weird. What's the range on Chi Burst? 40 yards. Okay, so it's not quite a Chi Burst range. But I mean, I guess in like a raid environment, you could just take this and just like do a tier of morning like shenanigans and stuff. I don't know. I personally, I like the changes. I do. I really do. I'm excited to take these into dungeons and just meme around with them. If not, like actually find something good, like very cool interactions. But that's very cool. Having like a very long range Rising Sun Kick is pretty sick. I just kind of wish that it worked with all the intended interactions. I wonder if us being elevated still hits. That's pretty cool. But like, look at Procs Rapid Diffusion. Very weird. Very weird. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do we take Rushing Wind Kick and still take Jadefire Teachings? Well, you can't take both. I'm just guessing, like I'm going out on a limb here and saying I'm pretty sure Jadefire Teachings is gonna be the play in Mythic Plus in my opinion, because it's just like it's constant throughput, like constant steady throughput, whereas like having 30% of your damage as maintenance healing just sounds a lot less impactful. But I guess this does chunk. What's the damage differential? Okay, so it's very similar damage, if not the same number. Yeah, about the same number. Dude, this is weird. This is weird, but my guess is like in dungeons we aren't going to be taking this, I don't think. Definitely don't think. Just because the trade-off is so high, like you were trading off 140% of your damage as healing throughout, like constantly in a dungeon, you know what I mean? But are we forced to take? Are we forced to take it? I wouldn't think so. I mean, I could just be missing. So like obviously this is just me like napkin testing. I'm not like coming to any final conclusions yet. I'd have to like really test it out and test the numbers and stuff and actually play dungeons with it. But my initial assessment is just that the reason why we take Jadefire Teachings is because of that maintenance throughput, so that our cooldowns when we use them have it like more impact, and like we don't need cooldowns as often. And having Rushing Wind Kick just juice up only your Renewing Mists in a dungeon of all things doesn't sound quite like doesn't sound like the juice that I would like in dungeons. I don't see that application in raid either. No, I mean in raid this one does make a bit more sense. It's like if you're doing like say like a tier of morning build, like you would just press this after your ramp and just juice up all your Renewing Mist, kind of like how you would do with your old tier set and like sip a Mana Tea or something. Because it gives you a nice bonus for I guess just 4 seconds. So 4 seconds of like turbo Renewing Mist, and you'll have like a bunch out at a time. So that's like kind of a reason you'd probably take this in a raid environment. But you know, if we're going to be taking like a Rising Mist build in raid, I kind of would just. But I guess if you also don't want to have to go Jadefire Stomp in raid, you could go like, because this does proc off your Thunder Focus Tea now, which is really cool. So you could go like this, Obviously not this one. What would you go in raid? Maybe drop that trash talent. Seen a lot of people liking mending proliferation. What would this look like? Hey, real beefstick, welcome in. Thank you for the support. In a sub with Prime, you know, I was looking at it, and apparently Jeff Bezos makes $14,000 a minute. A minute? So real beefsteak, I really appreciate the Prime sub because that is like $5 not going to him. So appreciate you a bunch. But would we take this in raid? I don't know, because like if we're not taking Jade Fire Stomp, we only would get this once every 30 seconds, because obviously we'd probably be still on Conduit. What would this look like? So then, yeah, maybe you would just take this and raid, but no, because if Rising Mist continues to not work with Rushing Wind Kick, then I don't see it being the play here, obviously, because then it literally what's the point of Rising Mist, but hopefully they fix this interaction. I guess we could submit an issue for the spell. And let's type it. So, works with most interactions that mention Rising Sun Kick, like Rapid Diffusion and Ancient Teachings. How? Uh-oh. I'm gonna press enter. However, oh my goodness, does not proc Rising Mist. Yeah, that seems like it should be fixed. When does this patch go live? Do you know by any chance? Ooh, I would guess probably like November-ish, I would think. Yeah, I would think like November. It's a whiles away. It's a 0.05 patch. I think we're in 0.02, so we still got some time. I would hope we still have some time. This feels very sudden and early, and I would also think it's after. They usually do these 05 patches after the Race to World First. They don't really want to shake anything up crazy, so yeah, probably like November after Race to World First. Would be my guess, but I don't have any insider information. Irish Fight, but yeah, this is definitely odd. So if Tear of Morning does get fixed to work with Rushing Wind Kick, I could probably see it being taken in this similar build. But if not, it looks pretty cool in like a Tear of Morning build. You just spam a big like you do like an Enveloping Mist, just mini ramp, cleave a bunch of Enveloping Mist with Tear of Morning, get a bunch of Rapid Diffusion procs, and then you Rushing Wind Kick to enhance those Renewing Mists, and then you go back into a Soothing Mist and just keep going. It's fun. It's definitely gonna be a fun time messing around with this build for sure. I wonder what you guys think of it. Are y'all excited about these new talents as well? Because I don't know. I think it's exciting. It's something to be excited about. Even if it's very early on, I wouldn't get too attached to the numbers or the interactions, but I'm happy that it was open for us to actually get on and test today. For sure, but yeah, like I said, I'm excited to see what you guys think. Are y'all excited? Because y'all know I'm excited. I like just the kind of person I am. Is I said it earlier, I play so much Mistweaver Monk, so it's just nice to have some like meme builds that feel very different, you know, just to mess around on. That's just my personal take. But back on the priest, we still have two levels to go. 2 more levels. All right. It definitely feels like unprompted, I guess. More options are always appreciated. Also, we got our spinning crank kick on a cooldown. LOL. I mean, kind of, yeah. Kind of. No, but I do also, I think one thing that's getting overshadowed right now is the double proc rate of Dance of Chi-Chi. I think I definitely haven't talked about that enough, but that is also exciting. You know, if the whole Crackling Jade Lightning shenanigans aren't up to snuff, then hey, at least we get some like, you know, more frequent Dance of GG procs. Papa doesn't like change, so I'll be interested to see you play and what the guide says. I don't. Yeah, I have no idea. I guess that is true. If they are good, I guess I'll have to completely do so much more testing and find out a guide, or like rewrite a script, which is, I guess, the downside to like complete new overhauling changes. There is a rare here. I don't know what it gives us, but it looks really cool. What if it drops us like a mount? Has 7 million health though. Well, what's up, Nev? Welcome in. Hey, also not a voice crack. That was a it was not a voice crack. Uh-oh, we're feared. Okay, but we do have a friend here to help us kill this thing, because otherwise we would get clowned on for sure. Speaking of getting clowned on, oh my god, my camera angle. That is terrifying. What is happening on my screen? Okay, so the howl is what's fearing us. I thought we had someone with us, but I think they ran away. Uh-oh. We challenged this thing, so if I die to it, I'm going to be upset. Can we LOS that? We can, okay. New tech unlocked. Terror of the Forge, not scared anymore. Yeah, trample me over here so I can LOS you around this corner again. Do you mostly use mouse buttons? Yes, and I know it's very loud. Oh no, our dungeon. I know it is very loud, and I try to calm down on the button mashing for you guys. But I do mostly use mouse buttons to a fault. My hand definitely has been punished about doing it and spamming it. Liar streamer, oh goodness, here we go. Fake head on the soapbox. I think I got car sick there for a sec watching that. Yeah, that was definitely a brutal camera angle thing. But we did get some loot from it. What did we get? What did we get? Oh, I don't mind. I was just running. Oh, okay, okay. It is one of those things. Sorry for like putting that on you, Siberius, but the point was that as a streamer, it is one of those things that like I'm just like aware of, probably too aware of, you know. So I'm sorry to those of you who do not like the clicking. I try also to balance it to where my microphone is like right here in the middle, so you're not too close to the mouse and you're also not too close to the keyboard, because I just have loud accessories here. But yeah, I do mostly use mouse buttons. I do have a modifier button in I do use control. And PI the oh, actually, yeah, let's PI the tank. YOLO. Because if the tank dies, we all die. Also, okay, nice. Someone kicked it. Yeah, I use control as a modifier button with my pinky. And then WASD for movement on my keyboard, and space for jump. That's about it as far as the keyboard goes. I thought when I first started playing that I was balancing out the strain on both hands, but man, it is not the case. NVIDIA Broadcast is magic for filtering out noises like that. I do have like a good mic, but I could never get it to configured to filter out noises like that. MRT, but I do need to. I know it is annoying to some. Some people hate the mouse noises. I guess it doesn't help that I'm always talking, so it's always picking up more noises, you know, so. I don't know. Easy. Chirp, 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 no. I wish I was that keyboard so bad. Okay, you're banned. Mods, take care of them. Get Irish Fight out of here. We're cutting you off. You've had too much to drink. I wish I was that keyboard. Probably the last thing I expected you to type. No, I'm kidding. I don't think I have any mods. So, but don't take that as free reign to say whatever you want. I also have the power to ban, but no, I would not ban you for that. That's actually funny. No, okay, calm yourself. Oh, because Irish? I'm pretty sure I'm Irish. What are we talking about? I'm pretty sure like a lot of my ancestors are from Ireland. Like, look at me. I guess you can't see it now because of the lighting, but my beard is like full on Irish red. Irish had too much to drink? Okay, your words, not mine. Well, my words taken out of context. Let's PI the monk. They deserve some haste, don't they? Let's also rapture the monk because he's getting slapped. He's getting rushing wind kicked around and ragdolled. Whew, dang, things are dying quick. 1 million DPS from 2 of our DPS. That's crazy. Yeah, I bet you have tons of Irish friends too. Hey, you're watching a kind of Irish streamer-ish. Probably Irish. I'm pretty sure people on my mom's side, like ancestors on my mom's side, lived in Ireland. But I know my grandmother, or my great-grandmother on my dad's side, I think lived in Germany. And then I know we have some French in us too, for sure. But I can't be giving all that away because I feel like I just gave away like some clues to my last name, and I feel like I shouldn't do that. But oops. Disc Priest is goated right now. Yeah, it's definitely performing a lot better than I thought. I tried Disc also, but I feel like the atonements are too short. The atonements are very short. I am still like kind of cheesing the last season tier set too to kind of extend atonements, but unsubbed because French. Okay, racist Twitch viewer. No, it's terrible, but it feels good to play. Yeah, they buffed atonement. It feels very good in these normal dungeons because all the health bars are dying quickly. You just have to top them up really quickly, and that's what you excel at as a Disc Priest. But once we unlock Mythic Plus, it is going to be, people are going to be reminded of how brutal Disc Priest is in a Mythic Plus Pug environment. It is, I actually, spoiler alert, I have a video posting in the morning, my final updated Pug tier list. I know people are probably so tired of seeing tier lists, but I've tried my hardest to stay away from them throughout this whole like beta season and stuff. But I know a lot of people like to see Pug tier lists, and I also like making them, and I also do a really good job, I think, of like preempting the video of, hey, don't put too much stock into my words here. This is like my opinion kind of thing. So, but I do have that coming, and that will drop tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. I think I always try to take the scope of like tier list videos are pretty saturated, so I try to like do something different with them instead of just making, hey, here's what's best. So in this one, we're just adding the spin of, hey, look, we're taking this from the point of view of someone who pugs dungeons. What do I personally think is the, you know, the best or the easiest time of pugging? Let's go. So that's what we're doing. Priest is going to be my main this season. We'll switch between Disc and Holy. Okay, we got a Chad in chat. Mikey wearing it like a badge of honor. Very cool. I think you're one of the few left, which is definitely something you should be proud of. Doesn't Disc Priest have a talent that just like chunks shields now or something? What do we get? Boots? Very nice. Very nice. Pretty sure I do. Isn't it like one of these? Absorb shields from your target. Okay, yeah. So Devour Matter. I need to take that for this dungeon. Is Holy stronger than Disc right now? Stronger is a word that I don't think so. Is it stronger than Disc? I mean, there's like so much to measure. I think Disc is like, I do really enjoy the buffs. I think the buffs have made Disc a lot more manageable in a Mythic Plus environment. I don't think like either of them are bad. I don't, but I think they both kind of land on the same tier of strength in my opinion. From testing, it feels like to be honest, it feels like they both just lack a tool. Like if their kit had one more tool in it, it would feel complete. And it's very fitting that that as a priest, one tool that you're lacking is a kick. You know, so it's like if you just gave them both a kick, they would both feel a lot better. But since they don't have that, among other tools they don't have, it just feels like you're lacking something, you know? But I don't think either of them are weak at all. Yeah, more on that in tomorrow's video for sure. So stay tuned. Man, we just blasted this dungeon. I feel like I wasn't even paying attention. They're both not very good. Yeah, to put it harshly, they're both toward the bottom of like a power level tier list if you were to make one of those. But being toward the bottom of a tier list is just relative strength. It doesn't mean that they're bad, you know? That's the point I'm trying to get across. I don't think anyone should feel bad for maining it at all. Is kind of the point I try to get across. I think people take tier lists too seriously and see, oh, this healer's below this other one, I should not play that. And I don't think that's the case ever. In my opinion. Pugless, let me guess. 1 shaman, 2 holy. All right, fake out band. Fake out band. Actually, no. Actually, no. No, we're different. We're slightly different, fake out. We're slightly different. Close though. Close though. Oh, I hate that. It's the truth. It's like it's very well known, like the order of which content creators put things right now, because things are pretty obvious. But I think people still do enjoy having tier lists to watch and maybe gather some information from. Maybe someone's just like completely out of the loop and is looking like, hey, I plan on pugging keys. Like, what are just some of the better ones that are gonna have an easier time in a pug environment? So that's kind of what we're going for here. Fake cat. Fake cat playing spoiler, as always. Tisk tisk. What we get? Have any of you guys been doing any profession farming at all? Because before I logged on today streaming, like as I was waking up, you know, I logged on to my druid, which has herbalism. And I am having so much fun just flying around and picking flowers. Like, who would have thunk that would be fun to me, you know? That means less people playing them equals easier to push Mythic plus ladders. You think that, Mikey, but as someone who has mained Mistweaver when it was the least played spec in the game, kind of like close down there with like Survival Hunter, I can let you know, I can fill you in that kind of is true for some groups. You can push your ladder a bit easier, get a lower number easier. However, the act of pushing in general is not easier because people do not know how good you are, and they'll be like, I am not accepting this person in my key, you know? Unless you're pushing your own key, then it's like, yeah, sure, go crazy. But yeah, a lot less people are going to be playing Priest than normal right now. And I'm excited to see once we get into Raid how that's going to change. Because I feel like both are going to perform pretty well in Raid. And I just, like, I'm excited for Race to World first to start. Because that's always, like, an exciting time to see, like, new innovations, you know? Things that just, like, your average Joes can't think of. And I don't know. I'm a nerd for that kind of stuff, I guess. Like, oh my god, I never thought about this comp and how this interaction works, that kind of thing. I think everyone knows all healers are capable, it's just that they're worried about, well, all healers are capable in capable hands, because as you see here, people are dying. All healers are capable. Where was I? It's just that they're worried about getting invited because the community didn't put them in S tier. Yeah, true. Which I do try to make it a point in my videos. You'll see tomorrow in my tier list, I do kind of make it very obvious that, hey, I'm like, every healer is good. And I kind of hope that if any like DPS or tanks are watching my videos looking for that kind of information, maybe, that they see that. They're like, okay, he's not saying don't take these guys. You know, like, I hope that that's the information that's relayed. Or at least what's gotten out of it, but maybe you guys could help me out if it's not clear enough in the video. And if you're watching the video tomorrow, be like, oh, okay, like down in the comments, like, oh, okay, I see what you're saying. So every healer should be accepted into any group, you know, like something cheesy like that. Like, clearly a comment plant.
30 pounds foul to the intruder.
Just to help the point come across, but I don't know. It's always so nerve-wracking making videos because I'm like, I don't know. The more I do it, the more I make videos, the more I'm like, oh god, I hope I don't say anything that just upsets people now, you know, like, oh, I really hope so. Because I know people have literally commented, I can't believe you're putting my spec down in the bottom tier. I am unsubscribing. Like, buddy, I literally gave you guys so much credit in the video. But that's just, I guess that's just what I'm signing up for. But yeah. I do it because it's fun, and I think that tier lists are valuable as long as you understand not to, you know, bet your house on them, kind of thing. Alright, enough about the tier list. That's coming out tomorrow, so stay tuned. Get back into the dungeon. I will say, though, that Disc Priest is a ton of fun, especially now that the atonements are buffed. You just don't feel as panicked all the time. And it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. And the way that the buffs interact with the double scaling atonement healing from your this thing, Void Blast? No. Whatever this spell's called. Void Blast, yeah. I like it. Oh gosh, here we go, Fakeette. I can't believe you're putting Resto Shaman in the top spot. I'm literally unsubscribing. Okay. I don't blame you, honestly. I think it's... I'm happy with how I cover Resto Shaman in tomorrow's video. You'll see. It's definitely... okay, you guys know this. You guys know this is coming, kind of thing. So... I literally bet my house on it. Oh, Lord. What have I done? What have I done? It fuels my desire to be put at the bottom of tiers. It makes me more powerful. I'll be honest, Mikey, me too. That's literally probably the sole reason why I played, or I gave Mistweaver a shot, is because the way that my friends were talking about it, or like my guildmates were talking about it, they were like, oh, I was like, hey, what does Mistweaver even do? And they were like, oh, it's a meme, it's bad. Like, that's what they would tell me. So I'm like, now I want to try it. It's like the whole thing of like parenting, when you tell your teenage kids, like, you can't do this, like, you can't text after 10 p.m. They're gonna text after 10 p.m. They're just gonna find a unique way to do it, you know? Like, it's just like that. Like, people tell me not to play a spec because it's bad. I'm like, well, now I have to see if I can make it good, right? Like, that's just the kind of person I am. So I'm glad that I found another one in Mikey, and I guess Real Beef Stick, too. I guess we just don't even ramp here. We just save it for the first pool. All healers are bad if you're a bad healer. That is the truest statement I've ever seen. Or a bad tank. I guess the whole Mythic Plus group is doomed if the tank just dies in one shot, for sure. Your group can literally only be as good as your tank and healer. Like, without a good tank and a good healer, you can't even finish a dungeon. But with bad DPS, you can at least finish it with no time. How do you see Holy Paladins? I think Holy Paladin's really good. I also just let that guy die, which I feel kind of bad for, but I don't know. We moved past that. But I think Holy Paladin's in a really good spot. It has actually shocked me, no pun intended, how good it's translated from the beta to live, but also that, you know, that's fully recognizing that we are still within, you know, basically like a between phase of beta and actual gameplay. But its heals are feeling really chunky, in my opinion, and how that interacts with Beacon of Virtue is incredible. So I don't know. I'm someone who is putting a lot of stock into Holy Paladin. I think a lot of people are. I don't want to say that I'm unique in that, but personally, I think it's feeling pretty good. I wouldn't be ashamed if I wouldn't be upset if you main Holy Paladin, because I think they're going to be good enough to make it worthwhile, you know, for sure. For sure. So we can say H. Pally's left you wholly shocked. You know what? I'm not going to ban you for that one. I'll let you have that one. I'll let you have that one, Ruben. But, yeah, no. I knew Holy Priest was... Holy Priest. I knew Holy Paladin was going to be, like, a contender coming in, but honestly, like, it's performing a little bit better than I thought it would, so... Will it be, like, the MDI pick? I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah. I don't. The thing is, like, trying to guess like meta comps. You also have to guess like the meta. You're not just guessing the meta healer. You're guessing the meta comp. You know, and a lot of things go into that. Like, what if like, imagine a world. I'm not saying this is the case, but just bear with me here. Imagine a world that Augmentation Evoker is just like horrible. And imagine a world where Mage is just horrible. And then what if they just nerf Resto Shaman to the ground? Then, and like say all the Shaman specs just suck again. Then like, yeah, Evoker's like the go-to healer if it's performing well. But like, you know what I mean? It's like there's just so many factors that are outside of that spec performing well that it's hard to decide. Or it's hard to really know. That's tragic. I tried to... Let's fade. Oh boy, oh boy. Ah. That was unfortunate. Usually I get to start my ramp a bit easier and smoother there, but... That's okay. One fell. And Prez Evoker, have you given them a try? Yes, I really have enjoyed Prez Evoker. I think one of my biggest gripes, so like there's the obvious gripes of Prez Evoker of like, dude, this is so frustrating to play. Like, you know, your range DPS just do not understand that they need to be in front of you for you to heal them well. It's frustrating. However, my other biggest gripe with the spec is that it always feels very awkward trying to holy shock people trying to shock heal people in an instant. Because like if you Verdant Embrace them, you could die yourself. Or if you echo them and then Verdant Embrace yourself so you don't put yourself in danger, what if they just die within those two globals? Like, you needed that instant global shock heal. That's always been one of my bigger gripes with the spec. And now that they have Engulf, dude, it's feeling crispy. It's feeling very nice. I'm a huge fan. Big Engulf fan in this stream. And I also think their raid healing is crazy. And I don't know if you guys did any PTR or any beta testing in raid, but I was raiding with like one of the most filthy, disgusting Prez Evokers I've ever seen. And he made it look like it needed an instant nerf. Like, he made it look insane. And he was playing all of the different builds. Like, he was doing like his normal ramp with like the Chrono Warden build. And then he was swapping to Flame Shaper and doing like giant Engulf ramps and then giant Dream Breath ramps. Like, he was doing it all, and he was making it all look really good. So they're looking really solid right now. Pretty good pick. But that's given that you are fine with the frustrations of the spec. But did anyone read the changes that are just coming to Drakthir in 11.0.5? I read a bit of it. Like, I know they're like, since it's going to be a more widespread race, they're changing the racials to be like double the duration or something. They're doing some changes to full-on Drakthir, but I still have not read through that entire post. Still have not. Dude, we are so close to being done leveling our healers. My poor little hands are so tired. So tired. My inventory's full again. That's 37 gold. What's our cheap gold? Yeah, get out of here. Dream Surge Coalescence. Shaman is my favorite play, so honestly, I don't care if it's meta or not. I'm not letting the community dictate who I play. Hey, huge facts. Evasively. That's the same way with me and Monk. I'm like, I just love Monk. I love Monk. My Evoker is at 74 and I just don't know if I can finish it off. That's the thing, Andrin, is there's like two schools of people, or two groups of people. People who love Prez Evoker and people who hate it. And it's fine. It is so fine to be in one of those camps. As long as you still can find another spec that you enjoy, then you're enjoying WoW. But you don't, like, playing WoW, you don't have to enjoy all the specs. You know what I mean? So, hopefully there is a spec that you are enjoying to make up for that. But yeah, if you have to let it sit at 74 for a bit and then come back to it later, That's totally fine. You could also like level a profession on it to finish its leveling if you really wanted to. I saw someone who leveled from 70 to 80, 100% with herbalism, which I thought's very cool. As an herbalism enjoyer myself. I can't grasp Evoker. It definitely is one of the more complex healers, for sure. Definitely one of the more complex. If I were to make like a beginner friendly, which I probably have already done this, if I were to make like what's the most beginner friendly, it would definitely be down there with like Disc Priest at this point. Disc Priest and then like Resto Druid, in my opinion, are like that. Those three are probably the least beginner friendly because there are just so many weird to learn mechanics in those specs. What am I doing? I need to sell stuff. Why have I not done this already? We are so close to maxing this character. We can sell Curio, that's for that dude. A bag of gold. We can sell these mana potions, soul dust, an invis potion, some last tears reagents, some BOEs, but that's 320. Maybe I shouldn't sell that. I might sell for like Mog or something. I'm trying to clear some space. It's always so awkward finding what to sell. Okay, let's hop back into another queue. And let's get blasting. Let's get this to 80. Let's get it over with. Over and done. We'll probably need like 1.5 dungeons. I want to love Preservation of Ogre so much, but it just never finds its way into my heart. I'm kind of the same way. I'm very close to loving the spec, or like really, really diving in, but it's just not quite there in my opinion. I actually do think it's a flaw in its design, but having those like very polarizing things is usually good. That's a good thing in gaming. If you have 39 different specs and most of them are very polarizing, you're gonna find people that are hardcore into different specs, which is good, I think. Fistwave speaks to me, and I'm still gonna try and make it work in Raid this tier. Let me know how that goes. Send me some of your logs and stuff, because I would really like to. But I just know that the ceiling is lower. My only love is Crackbird and Weed Dragon. Also, what's up, nerdies? You have confused me. Crackbird and Weed Dragon. Is that what we're calling it? Mistweaver Celestials? Crackbird is Chi-Ji and Weedbird is Yu'lon? Isn't Chi-Ji a bird? And Weed Dragon is Yu'lon. Crackbird. I'm stupid. That's pretty funny, though. I've never heard that before. Playing Prez with an organized group is very fun, for sure. Yeah, I'll log in, and one of the streamers that I watch whenever I do turn on a stream is Bowser the Healer. And I know that they love Evoker, and they play with some of their friends. And it's very entertaining to watch them play in an organized group. Is that all priests? No shot. Oh, how would there be a tank? But I know that they play with some of their friends or some of their viewers, and they play Preservation of Evoker, and that is a different experience for sure, playing it in an organized group. I just made up Weed Dragon, but Crackbird is a real thing on the Discord. Oh, okay. I've never heard those before, but I like Weed Dragon. That's funny. So deep. That's beautiful. Oh, we're killing it here. All right. Crackbird and Weed Dragon. God, as soon as I swap to a target, the thing dies. It's crazy. Can't even channel a penance. The tiny pool? What are we doing? Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I really want to tinker around with like Prot Paladin this tier, but the problem with one of the many problems with doing the whole all healers to 3k thing is I feel bad for playing one of my healers as a different spec or a different role, because it feels like I'm getting IO not on the healer kind of thing. But I don't know. I'm a big prop paladin enjoyer. That died so fast. What even? But I'm a big prop paladin enjoyer. It's one of my favorite like alts to just hop on and do a key on. That was the original use for my paladin. I originally did not make it for holy, and I had no intention to play holy. But then the YouTube, I was like, maybe I should branch out into healing. And then I tried holy, and I was like, this is actually a really good time. So yeah, it all worked out. Same with Mistweaver. I think so. Mistweaver, I originally, not many people know this, but I originally made my monk to be a Windwalker. I originally was playing Windwalker on the monk. And then it just became my Mistweaver, my main, and my YouTube channel. And my profession at this point, so very happy with that change. Definitely knew that was going to aim at me, so just pre-moved. Are you going to make a monk raid video? Trying to perfect my rotation for ramps. I did make one. It just did not get picked up by the algorithm that much. There is one up on my channel, and it's on a specific build. I may go back after a few weeks and like make an updated one if the other build starts popping off, which it very well will, or very well could, you know. But I do have one out. It's still it's a build that was performing like the best on the beta. And then they've since made some changes, so like yeah, eventually I might go back and re-update it. But there is one out on my channel. It's pretty recent, one of my most recent videos too. There is something special about healing. I started as a DPS 2, now I'm a healer. I did start as a healer, but just specifically the monk I started as a Windwalker. But yeah, I totally agree. Something about healing. I've grown such an appreciation for healing in this game that now whenever I play like another game that has healing as an option, like Overwatch or like a MOBA, like whenever I play like a random game of Heroes of the Storm or something, I love playing as a healer. Like it's just, I am a healer now. Like it is my identity, you know. So I totally agree with you, Ruben. It's just something about it, just scratches an itch. And I like to say one of the reasons why it's so fun on this game is because everyone, like when you're in a raid fight, everyone is fighting that boss, sure. But the healers are fighting that boss like in reverse. You're fighting a completely different fight. Like as a DPS player, you have to think about the same mechanics and stuff, and like you have to think about like your damage windows and how to like save your cooldowns for this and stuff. But it's just all how to kill the boss quicker. But as a healer, you're combating, like I am not fighting just the boss. I am fighting the boss and its damage profile. Like you are fighting the damage that's coming in, which I think is a really cool, fun aspect of healing. Like it's me versus your damage. Let's see who wins. Can I keep up? Yeah, that guy is just back there, only looking at me.
I don't have a target.
Okay, we're chilling. Let's see. Sometimes whenever you guys join in the chat, it'll assign you your name a color, and it keeps giving new chatters this really deep blue. And since I use night mode, it's very hard to read sometimes. So that's why you'll see me like squinting. But Banty said, I started Mistweaver and love it, but using Renewing Mist just feels odd to me. Yeah, I think people hear different terms be used a lot. Like I know for a fact people hear the term like, you know, even just like Mistweaver, and they're like, that's a weird term. I wonder what it means and how is it applicable. But I think there's not enough emphasis put on the term, or on the part that says weave. You do weave in like casted spells between all of your kicks, and you do weave in kicks in all of your casted spells. Like it's very much a weaver for a reason, and it does kind of in some cases make it feel weird, but I don't know. It's one of those things that you get used to, Banty. You really do get used to. Like in Mythic Plus, you can kind of get away with only renewing misting between pools. Like right now, I would be applying them as we run up to this next pack. But in Raid, you just have to train yourself, like use it on cooldown kind of thing. Oh yeah, healer for life for sure. For sure. Maybe one day if one of the DPS specs looks cool enough and like there's a niche for it on YouTube, maybe there's a world where I'd think about swapping. Like I was thinking about swapping to augmentation when it came out because I was actually really enjoying it and it made sense to me. And there weren't, but at the time there weren't any YouTubers swapping. But then a bunch of them did, like a bunch of the pros swapped, and I was like, oh, I don't know. It's not gonna be. It's gonna be a pretty saturated niche. Turns out I made the right call. I would not have enjoyed being that. It's like, don't worry, guys. I got your back. Yeah. It is cool too, thinking that I am keeping these DPS alive. Like without me, they would die to these bosses and stuff, which makes you feel a little bit important, you know. Which is cool. Play what you enjoy, dummy. It's not a fake. It's not a fake record. Not a fake record. I don't know what that means, but yeah. Always play what you enjoy. If you like healing, then heal. If you like doing damage, do damage. If you like tanking, hit me up, because you're a cool person. What if you can probably get away with standing between those. Why would you? There's no reason, but just to test it would be nice. Man, we're getting hella loot, and I haven't equipped a single piece of it. I'm just sitting on like 550 gear right now. Yeah, I absolutely love Mistweaver. I think it plays so much differently than all the other specs that it's just such a good time. I kind of want to pull all these side enemies, because we really want to hit, yeah, we want to hit max off this. Sorry, guys. We're doing it. And, oh, that's embarrassing. I put it up at the top of the stairs. We need, like, all these little guys to die if we want even a chance to hit. I doubt we do, but if we just even want it to be a consideration. We also pull these guys. Probably not. I don't think... I mean, these guys are giving 400 apiece. We'll get 70,000. Oh, no. We're very far away. Okay, it is... Yeah, we're very far away. Never mind. For some reason, I thought we were at 37,000. Whew. My right hand is so sore. It needs a break. I appreciate the passion you have for healing. I was so hyped when you posted the patch notes React video. It's contagious when people are that stoked about a game. Yeah, I appreciate your appreciation. No, but I appreciate you pointing that out. Let's not die to this. But I think as someone who is coming into a very established community late, like myself, like I have not been playing WoW since its inception. I have been playing since Shadowlands. You know, like I am still very much new to the scene. But one thing I noticed was that people kind of just like, you know, there's a very established content sources, and I don't know, I feel like it has this, some people have this like very like, oh god, this game's dead, like blah blah blah, you know, like that, like especially at that time, because I came in during Shadowlands, like you can imagine some of the people were like, okay, why are we playing this game? So I was like, I don't know, like maybe it's just that I'm new to the game, but this stuff still excites me. Like, imagine you start playing today, how cool the game would be. That's where I'm at. I love this game, and I'm just a happy person in general, so I don't know. I'm glad that comes across, but I definitely do have a passion for healing and a huge passion for Mistweaver. And I hope that you guys see that and think maybe there's something to it. Maybe he's not like over passionate. Maybe he's passionate for a reason. I think some people see that and are like, okay, let's give it a shot. And they try out Mistweaver and they enjoy it and see. Goodness. I'm gonna have to mute my mic in just a second because I am dying over here. Still not 80. That's tragic. Goodness. Oh gosh, it come back worse. Okay. Do we need one more whole dungeon? Is that where we're at? crazy. That's what I did. Okay, good. I do think it's easy because I play like other games too, and I've definitely played games while the community had a negative sentiment on them, and while they've had a positive, and it makes the player experience more fun when the sentiment's positive. And I don't ever condone forcing a positive incentive or forcing a positive not incentive um sentiment. That's the word I'm going for. But I don't condone forcing a positive sentiment. However, if there's something to be positive about, it's like, why would you not be positive about it? You know, it's like I'm happy about the Mistweaver changes, even if they don't amount to anything in a competitive sense. And even if they're nerfed into the ground tomorrow and just like never worth taking, I don't know. It's fun. I'm excited to play around with them and take them into some meme keys. Maybe get some friends in Discord and just like mess around with them. You know, be fun. How are you liking Disc after the buffs? I definitely like it a lot more than I did before, but I will say electric guitars, I'm very nervous for Mythic Plus to open up for the Disc Priest. I do not enjoy playing Disc Priest in Mythic Plus, but in normal dungeons, it's fine. I'm having a good time. The buffs are definitely noticeable, not broken by any means, but definitely noticeable and are making the enjoyment of the spec higher, if that makes sense. Dude, this Dev Evoker just did 1.3 million with Pyre spam. I think we're supposed to ramp here as opposed to the boss if given the option in these normal dungeons. But I think the Void Weaver gameplay is really fun. I think your damage can actually be kind of nutty if you want it to be. I'm having a good time. And we're almost done with it, so I'm excited. I'll put it this way. I've had fun while leveling it, but I'm excited to log off of it if that clears things up. Well, at least it's better than it was. Yeah, for sure. For sure. It was not fun. I tried doing like a couple levels. They were still doable. The dungeons were still doable, but it was absolutely noticeable that you were just not performing too highly before the buffs. Man, it is only 3:30 and I'm already getting hungry. This is not a good sign. Golly, these people are melting these enemies. Let's just walk around and Holy Nova spam. Might as well. Do we position melee using the Tear of Morning build? It's pretty... That's a tough one to answer because, like, it's just always better to be in melee so you have access to the boss. If there's, like, ultimate downtime, you could always, like, Tiger Palm and Blackout Kick for damage. Like, that's in your rotation. You should do that. But, as you know, like, some fights are very mobile. Like, some fights encourage a lot of movement. And for those fights, like, it's definitely okay to kind of, like... to kind of stay away from the boss for like a ramp, for example, but I would ideally advise standing in melee range, because a lot of fights, a lot of raid fights in particular, have specific melee mechanics. Like, it will assign you a debuff if you're a melee character, like that kind of thing, and you as a monk are melee, so it's just good practice to stand in melee as much as you can, you know. But it's definitely not the end of the world if those mechanics aren't coming up, or that fight doesn't have any of them. It's not the end of the world to not be in melee range. But I will say, one giant thing that you have to do as a monk in raiding, or you're just doing your guild a disservice, or your raid group a disservice, is you have to at least tag the boss. You at least have to tag the boss with some form of damage early on in the fight to apply Mystic Touch. Especially if you're the only monk, but just it's good practice to do. So what I usually do is within like the first few seconds of a fight or on pool, if the fight has early movement while I'm ramping, like say Tendril for example, there was that one big move that you had to do, but I was supposed to be ramping. I just started the fight where I was going to be standing during that ramp, and I just chi burst through the boss to start the fight, for example. But yeah, that was a really long-winded answer. But yeah, long story short, definitely stay in melee range at all points, because a lot of your kit requires you to be so, and some of the mechanics require you to be so, if that makes sense. But good question. Let's see, is it Gut Hut LOL? That's a fun name. Okay, so we reset this boss. That's awkward. Electric Guitars, you have a second favorite healer. I know Mistweaver's your favorite. Historically, it would be Resto Druid, just because that was my start. That's where I started the game. However, I just PI'd the mage, and he is definitely not the target. But however, ever since Dragonflight, it's a very easy Resto Shaman. I love playing my Resto Shaman. On days where I get to log into my Resto Shaman, I am just a happier person. It does help that they're really good right now, but even outside of that, like back in Dragonflight, you can go back and watch. Like, I was having a good time on my Shaman. So that would definitely be the answer. I think they have the most fun kit outside of Monk, obviously, as you say, obviously outside of Monk. Got it. Thank you for the thorough answer. Hey, no problem. Sorry if I talked too much about that, but I think it's very important to get all those points, all those talking points hit, you know. And plus, I will say this like whole leveling phase of me just spamming normal dungeons, my answers are a bit more long-winded than normal, but I think now is a really good time to ask me questions like that require a bit more explanation, or I could go deeper into, because like right now I'm just like mind-numbingly ramping. Like I am not even thinking about the buttons I'm pressing. So now is like a good time to ask those questions, so I can like fill the void. Haha, void, get it, void. But I can like fill the void with an answer to one of y'all's questions, kind of thing. I also love Resto Shaman, and right now I'm really liking both Totemic and Farseer. Yeah, you know, I was not excited to try out Farseer, or at least I think what it is I was so excited to try out Totemic because it's everything that I love about the spec, all wrapped into one hero talent tree. So I was so excited to try Totemic that I was like not even thinking about Farseer. And then I actually played Farseer on the beta a good bit, and I was like, dude, this is fun. Like, this is actually really fun. Just like ramping up your little clone guys and then doing like a nice little damage jump with all your, like stacking up your lava burst charges, casting a couple healing surges around to spawn, like get like 2 of your little clone guys ready, and then just going to town on the damage, machine gunning your lava burst. It's a good time. And like triple charge lava burst, triple charge riptide, makes it very easy. Wisty said, hello sir, question. Once you complete your first tune, is there anything you need to do on your alt before you can start the dungeon spam? There is one thing. So I think I know what you're saying, Wisty. So say that you just finished leveling your first character, and then you want to start your second character. How do you then jump straight into dungeons and like skip that early quest line? There is one other thing that you have to do, and I'll find the link to it. But if you go on like Wowhead, or maybe I'll find the link to it, but I did not do it. That's why I did the intro quest line on all of my alts. But apparently there was like a person you had to talk to, and like another thing that you had to do on your first character before you can just jump into dungeons on your second. Yeah, there definitely is a way. I just don't know it off the top of my head, but I'll figure it out for you. After we smack this last boss upside the head. Okay, we're coming up on the big pool. The tank's doing a lot of like LOS pooling, which is interesting. Let's oh god. Let's be at the evoker so we can just absolutely go crazy. Ooh, the hunter's popping off too, though. But maybe someone in chat does know that. I know there is a way where you can skip straight into all that, but yeah, I just don't know the steps off the top of my head. For sure. Well, in that case, for Mistweavers and Dungeon, am I supposed to be doing more Fistweaving or getting my Renewing Mist and Vivifies out? I never know which one to be doing. So the thing about the state that Mistweaver's in right now in Mythic Plus is by doing your punching and kicking rotation, you're gonna maintain a high count of Renewing Mist. So it is more worth it to just sit there and focus on your punches and kicks and not focus as much on your Renewing Mist and Vivifies until it comes up. Like, for example, if my Vivacious Vivification is blinking, letting me know it's available, I don't always have to cast Vivify. However, if someone's taking damage, okay, fake it. Oh, okay, yeah, let me. Thank you for pointing it out. But yeah, you don't always have to cast Vivify when you have that proc available. However, if someone needs healing, it's a good thing to do. You know what I mean? So definitely do that. Best viewers on Twitch are all in my chat room already. Definitely agree, Fakeit. On your level 70, you will have a quest to click on a scroll to teleport to Silithus, answer quests, click read text. Yeah, that sounds right. What Tyler's saying sounds right. So that is it. But I know there is like an article on Wowhead that someone wrote that is good. But hey, look, we did it. Oh, I definitely should have had that earlier, but we did it. We got our final healer to level 80. My wrist is really hurting. Really hurting. But yeah, you definitely want to stay on top of your Rising Sun Kicks and like try to reset your Rising Sun Kicks often, and that will just inherently lead to more hots out. And then you weave in your Vivifies during pools to assist. What? Oh, I thought that killed me. I literally thought I was dead. Congrats, brother. You're a real healer now. Yeah, we did it. Look, Ma, I made it. Okay, time to gear up. God, can never have a break. No, but we're going to hop on the Mistweaver here and see if we can even gain anything from some heroic dungeons. It's been a while since I've played the Monk. So we'll see. But yeah, now it's time to gear up, I guess. But yeah, we are not going to fully gear all these characters just yet. That sounds miserable. Look at the gang. The gang's all here. 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80. Got 6 of them. Also, I could do my other monk to 80 at some point. Depending on how bored we get. Mistweaver is when you're in element. You love it. You hate disc. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I don't know if you know Enneagrams, Fakeit. Just now hitting 80. I know, right? I put it off. I put off my last 80 for sure. But we just now hit 80. But Fakeit, I don't know if you know Enneagram, but it's like you're given a number. You are this one identity. It's kind of like your personality tests. And like when you're having a good day, you kind of look like this other number. When you're having a bad day, you look like another one kind of thing. Okay, so let's see. What's our item level on this character? Ooh, we are a ways away. Oh god, do we actually want to sit here and do this? 571. Do I have an offhand? I don't. Okay, so a 2-hand staff. That staff is really good too. So we're pretty under geared. What? We're pretty under geared. Bro, you got so much gear to get. I know. I'm like 20 eye levels below. All right, let's just start slamming these dungeons, guys. Heroics, which by the way, if any of you guys want to do some heroic dungeons with me, as long as you don't also heal, you're more than welcome to hop in. Working on my 4th monk. Your earthen hit 70 today. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. How are you liking healing as an earthen? The whole mana you can't drink thing. It's very weird. What the hell, Enneagram? Never heard of it. Oh, it's very popular in my family. But it's just like a personality test. It's like the whole like INFJ thing, but instead you're given like a number. You're such a 5 kind of thing. My eye level is even lower than yours, huh? Yeah, my item level is yeah. It's definitely low. Definitely got some ways to go, but just enjoying my time playing. Are less people doing heroic dungeons though? Because it feels okay. I'll do it. Bye. Yeah, I don't know how you do it. It's more so you'd have to read like all the numbers and then see what you are kind of thing. But yeah, my wife definitely enjoys it. But I love this place. This place is like easily my favorite spot now. You know those Reddit posts where people are like, "Hey, for those of you who used to play, what was your favorite, like where did you log out for the final time?" If this guy would move, I would definitely log out like right here. And just if I ever logged back in, come back one day to play the game, I'd be like, "Whoa. This is cool." There is a quiz? Okay. Well, there you go. All right, Mistweaver Monk. You know, this character, although it's my main, I never do professions on it. Because the professions that I have on it are like crafting professions, and to me, I do not want to sit there and craft all day. I think my favorite professions are the gathering ones, so it sucks because on my druid, I do herbalism and I do skinning because it's so good for both of those. But that leaves out mining, and I feel like having herbalism and mining on the same tune is really good. But drinking is still is a bit silly, but I couldn't resist. Got the name Jaded, and he's covered in them. That name is so good. That is so good. I'm so jealous of that name. Um, I'm gonna make an Earthen Monk for sure. I just don't know when. Don't know when, but Jaded is a baller name. Wow. That can't be beat. That is the best Earthen name. I challenge you guys to come up with a better Earthen Monk name. You can't. You just cannot. Yeah, MRT, you did it. You got the best Earthen Monk name. Wow. There's no way that wasn't taken. Well, dang, now I kind of want to make my character and try to snipe a name before it gets taken up. I did also change up my my cell profile a tad. A little bit. I made it to where when people have a dispellable debuff, it's now bigger, so it's a lot easier for me to catch. And I like it. It makes it kind of take up their whole nameplate, and so it is a little hard to see magic debuffs on mages a bit, but it's not like super hard. These pools are kind of small. I guess they are heroic dungeons, so I need to get back in the swing of things with heroics. Jaded, though. Jaded is such a good name. What would I name my Earthen? What's like a... Well, now I feel like no matter what I think of, I can't beat your name. I think you just win. Like, that's unfortunate. I'll never have a Earthen Monk named as well as yours. Or maybe I just report you and steal your name. That's what I do. Your monk is 579. You need a trinket. Just have they implemented the whole like leaving Arakar City thing yet? There you go. Just join it, kill the first boss, leave it. No, I do not recommend it. I think they've already implemented that. Let's just stand here. Let's challenge the minecart. But I do think it's very interesting now that Ancient Teachings is gonna proc off of, or Jadefire Teachings, whatever, is gonna proc off of Thunder Focus Tea, man. That's so weird. No, they haven't. You can do it. I do need that trinket, though. Hey, do y'all want this just to be a toxic min-maxer? Why are we... You don't go this way. Why am I following them? But do y'all want this to become a very, like, yeah, like min-maxer stream, where we just run the first boss of Arakar City over and over again? I wouldn't do that to you guys. Unless you wanted it. Unless you wanted it. Alright. Interesting dropping down here. I just want bigger pools so I can just spin. Also, I haven't used a single cooldown yet, so let's use Celestial Conduit and just go crazy with it. Test over. They told me I'm a 1. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. From the very little that I know about you, I can see it. That's fine. One's a really popular one. Interesting. Just spinning. I'm not even using my mouse at this point. I could use the foot pedal again if y'all want me to. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Just give my hand a break. For those that don't know, while I was leveling the Mistweaver Monk, I just used my my foot pedal to just spinning crane kick spam, but it doesn't really work on single target. Gotta posture check myself. I'm getting a little slouchy. Self-entitled sounds right. Sounds about right. No, from what I understand, it's just like people that are like very, I don't know. I don't know enough about it to speak about it, but it sounds right. It's a good one. It's like a very healthy one. It can get unhealthy, but it's a good one to be. It's like a compliment kind of. It's like you're very on top of things and like the way you do things kind of thing, from what I know, which is fine. That's pretty positive. It's also so nice hopping back on your main. Oh, which by the way, this hunter's name is Katniss. I do like that. But am I the only one that I love hopping back on my main after playing on an alt for a while? Because hearing your character's voice again, it's just like, ah, that's home. But when I hear like, that's too far away, like I love hearing that. Or I cannot use that yet. It's just, it's nice. It's like home. This guy has so much health. But I'm not used to my keybinds. I have specific keybinds for my monk to where I basically made it to where I don't have to hold down shift and right click things to loot it. I just have to press right click to loot. And it's very weird coming back to the monk and doing that again because I'm so used to being on my alt and having to shift right click that it's weird adjusting. Dark Flame pickaxe. Oh no. Can we just like brute force it? Sure we could. I didn't press GG a single time. Ah, no loot. Rip. Oh, we still have the darkness. I'm such an idiot.
We can be free. But first, the darkness.
Let's see. Your UI here is looking nice. I appreciate that. I missed it after all that priest gameplay. Wow, I shouldn't have said I appreciate it until I read the full text. No, but I've worked more on this UI than the other one, for sure. I like my Disc Priest UI. I think it's fine. But I guess it's like subjective. It's like you'll always like how you have your own setup, and can't guarantee that other people are gonna like it. Ah. It is kind of hard, these pools where they explode. I feel like that's just gonna like one-shot you in Mythic Plus. Oh, Oh yeah, we do need to be on candle duty. We are the healer. I feel like that just gives like it's a healer thing. Don't worry, team. I love how I just run like holding the candle. It reminds me of Steve Carell and the Anchorman with the grenade. Do y'all remember that? Like, ha ha ha. Like, don't worry, guys. I got the candle. I'm coming. I don't know. Maybe that's a outdated reference at this point. Is that a chicken? I feel like there's a chicken in that corner. Sorry guys, sorry. I'll go get the candle. I mean, this does just give like it's a healer duty kind of thing, right? But I feel like it's also an Aug Evoker thing. So like if your group has an Aug Evoker, I feel like they're gonna be on candle duty. Else, it's probably gonna be like a healer thing. But being a monk, we're so mobile. I do feel very bad for like the priests of the world and having to do candle duty on your priests, because that sounds miserable. It's like you just don't have mobility. What do? You just walk. You walk over and grab it. Shayloons. That's gonna do 0 healing. Oh goodness, sorry, I bumped my mic. Oh, they have levels for your number. I wonder how many dollars I need to pay to level boost. Imagine boosting the Enneagram. Oh, this is so awkward. Okay. We do have to go back, don't we? Oh, no, they got it. Okay. Oh, that's so awkward. I guess you can, yeah, you can just take from these candles.
Quick, grab some dynamite and let's go.
Let's go. Level boosting. Buying an Enneagram character boost. That's funny.
What's for me?
No escape.
Ooh, I am getting very hungry. Very excited to go grocery shopping and to get dinner. Do y'all call it dinner or supper? Because I feel like around where I live, it's pretty 50-50 what people call it. But I know some people are like die hard in one camp and like not the other at all. Dinner versus supper. Which one's weird? Never go grocery shopping hungry or thirsty. I am notorious for going grocery shopping while thirsty. In college, I would like run out of drinks and like not bring water and just be very thirsty and go to the store. Come home with like apple juice, like you know, it's literally every drink that you could think of. Like I would just come home with some of it. Like that was bad. But going to the store hungry, yeah, we definitely eat right before we go to the store. And what we do is we'll we have a couple of recipes that we make. Oh boy. We have some recipes and we sit down while we're eating and decide like what we're gonna make that week. And just like look at our recipes and decide there. And we don't get too many snacks or like too many extra things. We only get like the required ingredients for the food that we're making, you know what I mean? So we're pretty frugal. We kind of have to be with me trying to be a small YouTuber, you know, but we definitely don't really get too many extra things, so we're not really... Oh, the candle. Oof. Yeah, we're pretty good about that. No, it's not. Ah. The candle, Katniss. That's troll. Oh, Lord. This fight's so annoying when people just stand still. Don't worry, guys. Got the candle. Oh, boy. Oh no, when you accidentally dip into the darkness, okay. Where's the candle? Bro, run. At least they ran out. Ugh. We're coming team. Hey, very nice. I mean, we do get like some snacks, but don't raise your arm. Oh gosh, I'm acting like I'm holding a candle, but you're probably right. Okay, oops. Oh goodness. But yeah, I was definitely like holding the candle. Glad you. Oh gosh, I know a lot of people who call lunch dinner. I know like in other, like in some languages, like different meals kind of share a word. Like I know in French it's like lunch is déjeuner, and then like I'm not doing it again, King Slime. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Goodness, that's not what we were doing. I was holding. My character was holding the candle. Chill. But I know it like in French, like breakfast is like petit déjeuner, so it's like the same but different. But calling lunch dinner that's new. That is definitely new. Interesting. My family calls it tea. That's English. I call it dinner myself. So you're like, oh, come down for tea. Oh gosh, I didn't even think about that. That's crazy. That's a funny one. Glad you guys are. Me and my wife suck at the grocery. I definitely recommend just one day sitting down and writing down like all like your 10 favorite meals and every component and like the ingredients and instructions to make it. And then when you go grocery shopping, just get those things, and then like get like each of you get like one or two snacks, and that's like a good place to start. That literally is like the finish line too. But just write down your meals and like only get exact ingredients. Don't go because like I know like some people like my mom, she'll go to the store and she'll be like, oh, like I could use tomatoes this week, and like, oh, I could use this week, and then we just end up with like a bunch of extra stuff, you know. So whoa, this place is cool. Yeah, we definitely are good about that for sure. Oh god, bro, do it again. Oh, Navy ships. It's breakfast. Oh, on Navy ships. It's breakfast, dinner, supper, mid-rats, midnight rations. Ah, okay. Yeah, exactly like that. Oh, fake cat, why'd you have to point it out? I'm so sorry. That was not the intention. Let's kill this. Let's kill this guy. Grim Slice. He looked at me wrong. Yeah, it's so fun too, or funny how like we just do so much more damage on our monk than our other characters. Probably because of gearing, but yeah, it's definitely because of gearing, not because of relative power level at all. Ooh, 3.6 million. Was that a belt? It's not even an upgrade. We did get a pants upgrade. Oh, it's one that we already have, but it's crit haste. Ooh, crit haste speed. Okay, so we keep what we've got. Hey, I'm saying you got the accent right. I'm not talking about your strange movements. The accent right. Yeah, I've watched enough Love Island to know how to say it. But guys, I am gonna go ahead and hop off. My hand, like I've been saying, it is absolutely killing me at this point. I need to just, I don't know what to do. I probably have to get surgery, but I'm gonna hop off. I do have to finish. I gotta make a thumbnail for tomorrow's video, but stay tuned for tomorrow's video. It's gonna be a fun one. Making another tier list. I know, right? Like another tier list. What are we doing? But it's from the pug perspective. So I know most of us pug our keys, and we just want to know how each healer's performing in pugs. You know, it's just gonna be a fun thing. Stay tuned for that. But guys, I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me on Friday. Go to the store, go get carrots, get surgery. True. But go enjoy your weekends. I'll see you guys on Monday. Definitely check into the channel tomorrow morning so you can watch that video when it drops. It's gonna be a good one. See you tomorrow. Yeah, y'all will see me tomorrow. I'll see you guys in Discord because y'all know I stay up late responding to Discord messages. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out. Y'all were amazing today, as always. King Slime, good to see you. But guys, I'll see you next time. Enjoy your weekend. Hit me up if y'all have any questions. But yeah, that'll do it. Where's the Discord link? Ah, yes. Let me go ahead and drop that. Discord. There you go. All right, guys. I'm about to hit in stream. I'll see you next time. Take care. Enjoy your weekend. Bye, everyone. Hey, yo, hold up. Wait, I clicked it, but evasively. Chill. Dinner is on me. Hey, dinner/supper. I'll tell my wife. Thank you so much for that. You are amazing. It will 100% be on you for sure. Date night is on you. Evasively, crazy amount of support. You have no idea. Yeah, we're doing a 24-hour stream. Goodness, maybe we'll do a 24-hour stream. I don't know if my poor hands could keep up with that, but we'll definitely look to do a fun 12-hour stream soon once the season starts and stuff. Because you know we got to be playing all these alts, but yeah, basically you are the GOAT. But like I said, I'm gonna end stream. But holy crap, dude! We hit 10K subs on YouTube, and you just donated $50. Like, unreal. Like, I'm gonna go tell my wife. I'll probably cry. So, gotta get off before I start crying. Oh god, y'all are amazing. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you, Evasively. Thank you everyone for hanging out.